Hey, we live. We live again.
Good heavens. We may have finally reached the point where I don't know if I'm capable of reading off everyone who followed since the last time we streamed. I usually like to thank people who follow between streams, because we're small time. It's usually like 5 people. Hey, yeah, hey, Delta Chapter 2 comes out in 2 fucking days.
I'm
I'll
so
do like our
scared.
housekeeping stuff in a second. But also Deltarune Chapter 2 comes out in 2 fucking days.
I'm so fucking scared. I'm so fucking excited.
I'm unprepared.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Yeah, we're not gonna play it on stream. Well, okay, we're not gonna play it the day it
No,
comes
we're
out
not.
on
Okay,
stream.
we're not gonna play it on stream the day it comes out because me and Bugs need to like go to our separate corners
Yes.
and eat it,
Yes.
like in a corner, like the way when a dog like has something that's like furiously eating and you're like a little worried about it. Be like, oh, I guess that's just a toy. Maybe
Oh.
don't eat it. But
Okay, we're good.
is it screaming time?
There's a guy walking by my house blasting a stereo. Yeah.
Is it not one of the horse people? Because one of these days I'm gonna get a pair of half coconuts and just produce the correct Foleys that understand sometimes people are going by your house on horses with boom boxes.
Nah, this is just a dude walking by. So it goes.
As normal. As normal.
Hi.
Anywho, yeah, I'm glad everyone else has the same, like, Psychonauts. This is Psychonauts. I'd like to talk about Psychonauts. I'd like to talk about Psychonauts.
I'd like to talk about Psychonauts.
And this is indeed going to be the most spoiler-friendly. Thanks, local asshole car. Why are you like this? The most spoiler-friendly, like, because here's the thing about Psychonauts. If anyone in this, we're gonna do this again, like, much closer. Oh, this guy needs a duffel tag. Hi, Puzz.
Hi,
Thank you for
Puzz.
resubscribing, Puzz, beloved friend and mod.
Puzz, you fucking monster! You donated $50.
Thank you very much for your generous donation.
I couldn't see it, you fucking monster! I'm going to get you. I'm gonna get you, Puzz. You just wait. You just wait. I'm gonna get you, friend.
But yeah, we're talk about this again. But when we say like spoilers, we mean that in the first 20 minutes of the game, we're going to have reason to talk about the ultimate end reveal of Psychonauts, because these motherfuckers, these beautiful geniuses, it's Lovato is trying to tell us something. Lovato is trying to tell us.
But before we get there, I want to thank all the people who I forgot to thank because my Valve Index microwaved my brain while I was wearing it last time.
Yeah! And I was kind of in the saddle talking to everyone from Paint Chat and also can't see donations, tragically, because of funny trick of OBS. Thank you all so much! Like, after that stream, Bugs was like, oh, hey, we got money, here's money for you, and that was both really exciting and meant that I was able to kick in, like, significant dollars towards our good friend Jake, who had just shittiest 3 days.
Yeah, speaking of, Jake is getting evicted from, well, Jake has been evicted at this point, right?
Jake has been evicted and is like without getting into it, he does have like a safe place to stay, but it's not like his own apartment. So everything is stable, but he's still looking for housing. Thank y'all so fucking much for those of you who have already donated directly to Jake. It means a fucking lot to us. Like,
someone donated $1,000 and he was floored. He was gonna cry, man. Thank you to
yeah,
whoever did that.
It means a lot. If I got like one family tradition that sucks to have, but I'm gonna upkeep the best I can, it's trying to protect queer friends while we're in vulnerable stages of our lives and the world is on fire. So
real quick,
we do what we gotta do.
Daxaster gave out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gift subs. Those went out to another saint, pair of docs, ahoy thar, Mist Heart 101 and Bemini, thank you so much. Tenebris Forge subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dia Friend rated us. Thank you. Pseudonym Jones Sue has resubscribed. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
Tenebris Forge says, here's some bits. Also, I remember earlier, Holly, I think, talking about Coach Oleander being down to fight 9 about what a rhombus is in the official Psychonauts comic book. Oleander says, quote, I'm about to challenge you to a psychic duel 9. How does that sound? To Sasha being
I'm about to challenge you to a psychic duel 9. How does that sound? Also, thank you for resubscribing, Random Hop. Gosh dang! I swear to God, I'm working on the 1 year sprite for chat. It's underway. I got the materials up soon.
Let's see.
But go on though.
Random 00 Factor donated $10 and says donation for ice for bugs. Thank you so much. Random 00 Factor gave out a tier 3 sub to Obami Geminis. Thank you so much. Cyberfire donated $5 to ask about fan art. Thank you very much. I believe we addressed that on screen. Thank you again, Cyberfire. That was very kind of you. Leon resubscribed, my friend Leon the Cowboy, for 10 months. Oh.
Thank you for the follow, Cosmigon.
Thank you for the follow. Let's see, whoa, I accidentally clicked something, sorry. Where is it? Sarah Murphy resubscribed for 11 months in a row. Psychonauts in the Face Full of Bugs, thank you! Judgmental Lesbian, thank you for subscribing, I love that name. Arrowkey gave out a sub to Nude After Dark Nude! Oh, Arrowkey, thank you, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Joshua the Zombies gave out 5 gift subs to Ace Systematic, King Arts Banana, Dewey Doll, Do You Even Fish, and Kirby Cool Guy. Arrowkey gave out 10 gift subs to Lady Dame, Kinetic, Rat McDash, Appdata%, Clumquat, Fundamental, Cinestuff, a Korean name I can't read, Run Space, and Gem Thievery. Thank you so much.
Gosh dang, thank y'all.
Let's see. Mintaka Blue resubscribed. Hey, thanks for the 11 months. I'm so excited to see y'all play. I love to see Psychonauts stuff from people who really love Psychonauts. Oh, shit!
Hey, Cloud Limes, thank you for the gift sub.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
That went out to Cosmigon. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Random 00 Factor, you donated $100. Holy God. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so fucking sorry. I didn't say thank you while the microwave was on my brain, but thank you.
Yeah. Bugs of all the VR setups, I think the Oculus is the most like brain destroying, so
yeah.
Bugs didn't notice the alert going off, and I tragically don't hear donation alerts. Thank you, Josh. Is that a new one? Yes. Thank you, Josh the Zombies, for gifting a 1-month sub to Actually an Onion.
Oh shit. And a hype train.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Bunkus gifted a sub to Leech for a Brain. I like that name a lot. Puzz gifted $50. I'm going to get you, Puzz. I'm going to get you, Puzz. I'm going to get you,
Thank you, Puzz.
Rozo subscribed. Thank you very much. Clown Limes gave
Thank you,
a sub.
Dex Aster, for a gift sub to Ruby Bloom.
Oh,
We're competing. Last time subs of this time.
Clown Limes gave a sub to Little Gremlin 210. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ducks resubscribed. Wow, 10. Hello. Arrowkey resubscribed at tier 2 11 already. Hi. Oh. Thank you, Clown Limes, again for Net Buffoon.
Thank you.
Oh,
and hey, drive safe, friend and Double Zero Factor. Thank you for not watching a stream while you drive. That's very unsafe.
Yes. Lesbianist gave a gift sub to Lloyd in a Day. Thank you. Holotones hosted us with 1 viewer. Oh, wow. Joshua the Zombies has resubscribed 11 months, 1 more to your year. Thank you. Butler Kitty gave out 3 gift subs to Birds and Coffee, Lonesome Tome, and Giant Ant Invaders.
Thanks for the follow, Vermilion Sketcher.
Thank you. Lesbianist resubscribed for 2 months. Says, hi Bugs, hi everyone. I think this is gonna be fun. It was fun. I had a great time. And Random 00 Factor gave out 5 gift subs. Those went out to Megara She, Tyler Hendricks, I know them. Avoid Goblinoid, Jay's here, and Magic Hats. Dandy Pansy used 9 bits and says, cheer 1, 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 cheer 1. I can't believe the rhombus. Random 00 Factor resubscribed for 9 months and says 9 months, but like Sasha 9, haha. Solemna Moon subscribed, thank you so much. Somna Snake resubscribed, says Rumble of Bomble.
Real quick, Josh the Zombies in chat just said, I had a full play on 2x speed since I got home. I finished it just on time. I'm having so many emotions. Are you okay?
Thank you for the
Are
follow.
you, like,
Kudos to
okay?
Stenorbit. Oh,
Thank you for subscribing, UFO Lilogy. That's really cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's see. A
And
strange...
Dex, a 1-month tier sub to Virtual Pets.
Thank
you so much.
Cause resubbed for 10 months. Hey, hi, hello, howdy, it's 10 Moth, and I'm going to throw Conpedo into the chat like seeds to the pigeons. A Strange Night Indeed resubscribed for 11 months, says 11. Random 00 Factor gave out 2 gift subs to Hollow Tones and Friendly Frankenstein. Who are those people? I don't know them. What?
Oh, I have powers again.
We're all caught up. Thank
Woohoo!
you. You're all so
Thank
generous.
y'all so much. Thank y'all for your patience in going through it, because last time we finished, we were just like, I laid down on my face for like a month. Hey, thank you for resubscribing, Buggle!
I'm here to play with my brain and Nauts.
Thank you.
Don't worry, my internet has been threatening me too. Cross your fingers, prayer circle, deliver all energy unto Bobo, saint of us all. And hey, just that guy. Holy shit, thank you, Raven Bonifoy, for gifting 5 tier subs. Holy shit. Luckily, I did just have an intro to say, please don't worry if y'all can't subscribe to us directly, if you cannot donate. It is never a prerequisite to the stream. As we say pretty much every time, we really don't want people to give up even, like, very small creature comforts just to support us. Y'all being here means a lot. But since we're here, and since y'all are being fucking beautiful, wonderful monsters. Thank you, Dex Aster, for gifting a tier sub. Thank you, Crystal Pro, for resubscribing.
Good God.
As always, supporting us through subs helps us with our numbers, but donating directly to us goes directly to our pockets, so whichever works for you, that you can manage with whatever funny spare change you have for a funny little Frankenstein and a funny little bug. But just being here, following us, giving us your presents, watching us on the VODs, I see you, always helps us so much. And remember, Bugs literally reads me comments off YouTube. We sit over them and go, ho, ha, ha, ho,
Yeah. Thank
yay.
you. Okay, I'm trying to think.
And thank you for the wasp. Katie is a slime. Ooh.
Is there any other housekeeping we need to do before we crack into it?
I think since we have kind of a new crowd.
Oh,
hey, thank you, Paper Pennies, for the 300 funny shades. Good heavens.
Thank you so much.
Crystal's Pearl, thank you for 4 tier 1
This one
community
at Teddy Bear
gifts.
Galaxy, the Craft Gremlin, Mixed Grim, and Bee in a Fruit Cup. Thank you so much.
Oh, Bee in a Fruit Cup. That's really good. That's having a time. I think... Thank you, Clown Lines, for giving out a gift sub. I think I do want to do the, like, intro spiel, just because there's some new people for, like, chat room guidelines, our kind of tone, and then maybe we'll talk once again about how the spoiler policies for this, just because I want to give everybody literally every chance on Earth.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, hi there, Pumpkin. We'll see you around. Basically, what we mostly ask in the case of playing these games is... well, in the case of you being here on stream with us, is that you remember that you're here to talk with us and have a good time. We ask that if people start to bring up side conversations that go on for more than about, like, 3 back and forths in a thread, that you consider taking it somewhere else or discuss the conversation through whispers, since that's something you can do on good old Twitch. Slightly confused website that it is. We love it, though. We love it. Haha, joking parody. But, other than that, just remember that basically you're here at, like, the front seats of a show, and while we want y'all to be having a good time and talking with each other, getting into a side conversation about something else is, distracting for us as we're talking. Also, we ask that people do not ever give in to the temptation to poll chat with questions along the lines of, hey, what did you have for dinner tonight? Or do you prefer sandwiches or tacos? It's well-intentioned. We're playing a game, so save that stuff for break, is basically what I would ask.
Yeah.
If it's on break, you know, outside and not being a dingus or anything, go nuts. It's break time. It's your time. Mods have been authorized to shoot to kill for anything that goes against our regular rules, which you can review through clicking the funny little gear thing that should be somewhere in the general vicinity of your chat apparatus. It might be hidden in one of those funny little menus that they have on Twitch. It's a well-designed site that I love to use every single day. And I think that's it, except for mentioning that once again, we have both played Psychonauts 2. We have both played Psychonauts 2, and we watched Holly play it. because we're like this.
And we watched
And-
Penny play it.
We watched some of Penny play it, yeah, until we were like, okay, we're getting too close to when we have to play this now. So basically, we want to do like a real fucking chew on this, and this is a spoilers yes. We're talking about things before they happen. Ass playthrough. We're going to be looking at details. We're going to be examining things. We're going to be talking about what gets set up later, and like how there's the different routes that kind of like slightly change when you get to certain things. We're gonna I have like slated on the schedule, we don't have a schedule, 10 minutes to talk about the Tiffany lamp in Sasha's office. I have opinions, I have options, I have thoughts. So it sounds like all of y'all are kind of here for that though, so we're pretty lucky who likes what we like.
Thank you.
I think that's pretty much it. Also, the hype train has almost run out. We have reached 100% of level 5.
Good
I don't know how hype train numbers are calculated like in any way whatsoever. But thank y'all so much for your support, and thank you, Emphatic, for
Just tubes and smile
resubscribing. Good
can't wait to
heavens!
hear your
I
thoughts,
guess the
less
last
than
thing I would
3.
say is, I know there's someone out there in the audience who has not actually watched Psychonauts yet, and is going, I want to see them go through it slowly. I'm begging you to go watch Holly play it first.
Please.
I
Listen,
didn't expect Psychonauts 2 to be a game with spoilers in it that I'd
that's
care
good,
about
thank
defend.
you.
Yeah, thank you for the funny shapes, but
Ooh.
I do care about these spoilers, and the hype train has been completed at level 5 with a total of 22 gift subs and 307
Golly.
funny shapes.
Thank you.
Gosh dang, thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much. While my hand has been, like, iffy, you guys can see I've been getting back to being able to work digitally, but I can't get back to, like, making sketch pages yet. So I very much appreciate, like, the subs and bits and thank you. Thank you.
Y'all's support has literally made it so that, like, we can keep going a lot easier. Like, Bugs and I are both, like, have different forms of chronic pain issues.
Yeah.
I hope that's okay for me to say.
Oh, yeah,
but, and for both of us, like, I couldn't work a job besides this, really, and Bugs usually takes commissions, but an injury can interrupt commission time, so it means a huge amount to us that we have the support of all y'all that we do. Honestly, I'm a little bit just excited, though, because I think even if we didn't have an audience, once again, we would just be doing this anyways.
Yeah, agree. But just real quick to reiterate on the spoilers thing, Psychonauts 2 is a whodunit. It's a really fun whodunit. If you don't know whodunit, maybe go watch a story and figure out whodunit.
Yeah. It's also one where I'm going to say that, like, the summary at the beginning does a pretty good job, like, getting you through the story of Psychonauts 1 and Rhombus of Ruin. Rhombus of Ruin is still a good fucking time to see on its own, though, because I like Lovato. That's why.
I like Rhombus of Ruin a lot. I still can't believe that's a 1.5 time turnaround game.
Yeah, Jesus Christ!
I'll actually have something to talk about with regard to Hollis with that later, but for now... I'm gonna get you a side stream, and you guys can enjoy these talk sprites made by our good friend, Puzzle Gaming Nerd.
Yeah!
Hooray!
Puz says, I just like Rhombus of Ruins for the gameplay and story, says me, the known Lovato liker.
Let's
Brains. It's probably fine that Psychonauts just has all of these brains, right?
I think it's fine. I think it's good.
I think that's fine and good. Also one last thing to mention, we're going to we're going to have subtitles on. As per usual, I imagine neither of us are going to talk through like much dialogue, but Raz is chatty as hell, and if we try to cut ourselves off over every line of dialogue, it will drive us insane. There will be a little bit of crosstalk, more than we usually have for games. Apologies for that in advance, but...
I'm gonna turn the larger subtitles on. Okay.
Raz does backseat. We cannot, unfortunately, time him out. He is immune. I don't know why.
It's very fucked up Twitch does this, but what can you do? See you around, Scale Elephant.
Hey, see you around, Scale Elephant. Thank you so much for going to go check out the game, by the way. I love this game. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, here we go. Can you see it,
Here we
Frankie?
go.
Can you hear it, Frankie?
Yeah, I can see it. I can hear it. I can see the funny brains moving in the background. I like the way the brain wobbles around.
I do too.
3 days ago, Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, was kidnapped. Yesterday...
Oh god, so it's only been 4 days by the end of this game.
Rescued Truman from the underwater lair of Dr. Lobato. But trust
The boy
me,
needs to sleep.
there's no way Lobato is working
Wait, did it skip
alone.
the previously on?
Today,
Yeah, I think, actually.
find out who hired Dr. Lobato to kidnap Truman Zanotto. My name
Guess that's fine.
is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
There's Harold. Hello, Harold.
Oh yeah, I forgot one rule in the intro. Don't argue with us if we assert things. Anyways.
So squishy.
Everything okay?
His hair's so combed.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Lily. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... I've dreamed about working at Psychonauts headquarters all my
the
life.
facial animation is so
I just
good.
thought it would be
The
more,
son, the boy.
you know?
Come on, we're going to be late for the morale corral.
I love the quote paid sick leave on the fake documents behind Raz. That's
Yes.
very good.
And that's how we managed to raise profits, the 900% this quarter.
So what I love here is that all of these background models are
That's
actual
right.
employees of the real
Thank you.
Psychonauts.
Yeah, they're actually
that
identified
brings
by
us
name
to our
too.
next topic.
I like to think that Sasha is just
talkie
drawing
dog?
on like their collective memory for those. Kind of automatically renders them in.
I just like the clapping.
Probably easier than having to come up with people.
It's now time to give out the award for Employee
His ass
of the
got-
Year.
Oh, it's got little Psychonaut brains and stuff on it. That's cute.
Yeah.
Prize for this year's award
it's in work-appropriate
is an
blue.
all-expenses-paid
I just
tropical
realized Raz is getting
vacation.
his hyperpigmentation on his upper lids.
I hope
He
it's
is.
me.
It's growing up,
winner of this
losing sleep.
award may be one of our newest members, but he's also one of our most improved.
Oh,
Congratulations to
She's so cute.
Carigosto Loboto.
What?
Hooray!
Way to go, Cal. You're gonna love this
The
vacation
open
package.
hand palm on that poor
Yeah.
I've never won anything. Oh, been on a vacation. I don't have to go on.
Listen, as a freelancer, you still have to take breaks. No! Fuck!
Right.
The cursed!
No, darling.
Cup.
All you need to do
If it happens
is
again, I'll
get this
swap
vacation
batteries.
request approved by
fine.
your supervisor.
What?
Just a formality. You just need to get this form
Hey,
signed.
see you later,
by your boss.
Arsene.
See Arsene.
My boss?
Yes, darling. Or you could just tell us who
The
your
little
boss
animation
is, and we
wiggle on
could.
The,
No.
Periscope now
Maybe
is
he
so good.
doesn't want this tropical
Yeah.
vacation after all.
Look at me nodding along with Coach.
Yes, you are, darling. Now off you go. Get that form
Sasha
signed
looks
by
so
your
pleased
boss.
that this is coming
The
together.
person who hired
He's
person
he's
you
enjoying
work
seeing it
for.
work.
Okay.
Hurry up, before I take that vacation myself.
you. Rasputin?
I'm on him.
Ah,
Up with him,
little
Raz, and
gentleman.
he'll lead you straight to his boss.
So, welcome to the game. We kind of skipped the very cute little intro. I think that's okay. I guess maybe it only loads in for your first, like, new game on the file, maybe?
Once we hit a major plot point or whatever, and it does an autosave, I can go back to the main menu and set it off from there.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. You can also pull it up on YouTube. Should I feel compelled to summarize what's happened in the game.
Let me hit it real quick, actually.
Yeah, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and load that in, because I want to see my little boy's drawings. Because it's drawn by Rasputin. I want to
Good.
see. I want to see. I want to see.
Dear True Psychic Tales magazine.
Yay!
Yes.
Rasputin Aquato, I know I write a lot, and you haven't printed any of my true psychic
I want to
submissions
pause
so
on
far.
here and get a good.
I want to look at these pages. I want to
Yeah.
look at these pages.
I just helped rescue Truman Zanotto.
By the way, my
Grand
theory is that the
head of
only reason he has been published is that his letters are like way over the word count.
Although the term is still very fresh and might need fact
That
checking
artist's
before we
work
go
is
to
so
print.
nice.
There was a kiss.
So cute.
But, okay. I'm
This
already
dork.
getting off track. Let me
Love him.
start at the beginning. I grew up in the circus.
Yay, Edgar!
The Aquato Family Circus.
Oh,
A
so
ragtag
The
group of
Aquatos!
acrobats run by my parents. We
Hi,
were taught all
to
our
my audience,
lives to
I'm
hit
Roma. I
in
love these
circus,
people so, well, part Roma.
or
Mixed.
dance
You know how it is.
all because of some old
Still.
kid
I just
with
love
the
them.
curse the
I just love them.
Aquatos
I just love
to
them.
die in water. Problem is, I am psychic. I have been all my life.
What?
I hid my powers. from
Is
my
that
family,
true?
What?
Practicing them in secret.
I want to see his circus outfit so bad!
After a show,
I have a mental design of what, like, his special circus accessory is.
Ooh.
A training facility
It's
for
like,
psychic kids,
I
operated
don't
by
remember the name for it, but it's like
international
one of those
espionage
short coats
agency
with like
we all
long
know
tails
as
in the back
Oh, that's
that
cute.
like would end like kind of just at the middle of the ribs
I
on the
ran away
chest,
from home
but then with like an
that night.
awful ruff at
When I
like
got
the
to his
collar and
car,
sleeves,
I
just the
blended in
kind that a
seamlessly
10-year-old
with
boy
the
would
other
hate to be
campers.
having to wear.
Superstar secret agent Sasha 9 and Mia
Uh,
Vodello.
uh,
taught
I
me
love this
levitation
drawing
and
of them, but
side
it's
class.
I'm still waiting for the
I
best
learned
one.
pyrointelligence.
There's an award for
Cooler
best
himself.
drawing in
He
this,
was
and we'll
all
see
over
it.
camp. Literally all over, due to his ability to
Oh, the way the
teleport.
music kicks
He
in
even
is so
took
good.
up psychic residency,
Yeah.
which I could prove to you if you had a piece of bacon. Needless to say, things were going great. The one little catch was that the
Epic
head
bacon,
coach
Grandpa.
was stealing campers' brains and putting them
love
inside
that
armored
zilch.
death tanks that
It's
I
really
guess he was
the
gonna
little
use to
coach
take over the
face.
world or something.
I'm
I went
I'm
in
twisted
blind.
now, Rasputin.
He just had some issues with his father. I mean, who doesn't, right? That was okay. Not great, but okay.
Not great, but
Mr.
okay.
Cruller was making me
He's okay. He's doing
honorary
okay. The
psychic
knighting
all
ceremony
Word came
vibe.
in that Truman Zanotto had been kidnapped.
What?
Oh
So
shit! Right in the middle of
fellow
reading
psychonauts
Heathcliff.
and I
Look at
jumped in a
Sasha
jet
here.
and set out for the search led us to an abandoned underwater outpost
Oh.
of the Psychonauts
Oh,
in a
so
dangerous
cool.
part of the ocean.
Charlie
known
Psycho
as
Delta's
the
design is
Rhombus
so
of
nice.
Ruin.
It's
We
really,
found
really
Truman
good.
there, held captive by Dr. Lobato. unlicensed
Yeah!
amateur brain surgeon. We freed Grandhead Zanotto, but he's got Silurian poisoning and can't
I'm
tell us
normal.
what happened.
Uh-huh.
We know Lobato
Uh-huh.
wasn't
You're
acting
normal.
alone, but
Uh-huh.
he won't tell us who hired him to kidnap Truman.
Really normal.
Agent 9
So
has an
normal and
idea how
cool.
to get the information.
This is the best drawing. This is the best one.
Lobato's mind. It's risky, but that's
Fucking
just
grabbing
the way
Lobato
life
like-
is. Psychonaut. If I don't make it back, I really hope you consider publishing my letter. And also, please consider the sample layout and illustrations I included. Well,
This boy needs to get introduced to zine making.
Yeah.
One of them teenagers needs to like sit him down with a Xerox machine and abusing office employee like privileges. Alright, I think now you've all been informed. I think now you all know.
And he'll lead you straight to his boss.
So first, here's what's gonna happen a lot in this game. The game's gonna go that way, and we're gonna go... There's a poster over here. There's like a soft particle effect in this whole level that's very cool to me. Like a dust smoke kind of look.
Mondays, am I right?
Sorry, can't talk. It's no meetings Monday.
Huh. Mondays, am I right?
Sorry.
Huh.
The voice acting on them where they're like weird and stilted is so good. It's like auto-generated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how long have you worked here?
I have worked here from 1 to 3 years.
Sasha knows his coworkers so well. It's great.
I also feel like this is what happens when like you have to like distribute your brain RAM across this big of like a construction.
Who's your
You
boss?
kind of start to
Remember to bring a smile.
going to the morale corral again, hey? Of course you are.
No snacks provided.
Oh, I love these morale corral posters. It's just I want to see him like scribbling in a notebook, like furiously oh the stare. Oh. This is the closest any Psychonauts character comes to having a chest.
Why am I talking to you? I need to follow Lobato.
I am fairly compensated for my work.
Really?
Yeah. They have little cowboy hats on.
Yeah.
Please understand and enjoy. Mia's wearing a little cowboy hat here.
Please understand and enjoy that Mia is wearing a teensy-tiny little cowboy hat.
Sasha is also wearing saddle up for the morale corral, it says. Please enjoy. Also, I love the water stains. I worked in
Yes,
that had stains like this.
it's like there's something fascinating to me about the idea that he understands that like a perfect looking building. Raz?
No.
Raz, my boy.
You didn't see that.
Raz, my son.
Nothing.
Can we
happened.
walk by the other plant and see if it also does that? All right, easy now, little fella. I'm not gonna try and hurt you. Okay? Oh God!
He's so strong.
His aura.
You gonna help or?
Time for the morale corral.
Right. Do you know where the boss's office is?
My boss is tough but fair.
Well, good for you, I guess. You guys stay here. I'm on it.
I am a typical
Rasputin,
Psychonauts
please.
employee.
Every time you do this, I develop an eye twitch.
Rasputin, don't talk to too many of them too fast. My nose will begin to bleed.
You're going to force a RAM reboot, and it's not going to look pretty.
I do like the poses.
Oh,
here,
look at
though.
the fucked up way the hallway, like, ceiling is curved.
Mhm.
It's already not quite looking right. The dream-like... We're gonna talk a lot about this game's sense of, like, dream-like level design. It's something special.
Hey, look
Hey,
at
there's an
that.
actual projector up there!
Hey, look at what colors those are. That's interesting.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Hey, it
Good.
also looks like it has a zipper down the middle of it.
I think that's fine. I think projectors should
I think
have
that's
those.
okay. I think that's okay. I love their, like, action poses out here,
I
too.
do too, and I think it's very cute that, like, Sasha runs away and Mia floats away.
Mm-hmm. They've got their natural ways of moving, you know?
We'll try to head him off.
Be careful, darling.
Ah, I love that.
So cute.
The sound effects associated with her levitating are very fascinating,
Yeah.
too.
Stay
Actually,
close
this is
to
a good place...
Raz.
Oh,
Don't freak
thanks,
him out.
Lily. Thanks, Coach. I have a theory that Raz's psychic powers are only visible to him, and I assume that other people have their own forms of, like, psychic targeting
What's that?
systems and representations that
I love
you just
casual
can't see.
Friday. Am I right? Attention.
I really want to know what Mia's looks like.
So lose him, Raz.
Think he suspects anything?
Rasputin, stop dawdling.
Right.
It's Bacon
We're gonna
Guy.
dawdle. Hey! Oh, he's in his
I wonder
suit.
if it's Kim over here.
Nope.
Nope.
What kind of computer?
Raz, move it.
So
Rasputin,
what are they paying?
please.
Rasputin, the mission.
Okay.
Oh, here's something
He
I like.
really has. He's run out of RAM. I have such a migraine, Rasputin. Do I look like I talk to anyone at the office, Rasputin? Once I pretended to only speak German. I love the boxes just marked files and how, like, wrinkled they are. Ugh.
Hello? Look at this newspaper.
What? It's just
It's a
scribbles
little
and a
scribble
dude.
man. It's a little man.
Sasha drew this. Sasha drew this. Sasha drew this.
Sasha's a
In my
very
heart of
talented
hearts.
artist. Also, I love the fucked up light switches.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels to me like Sasha kind of just had like a basic concept that's then like getting automatically filled, kinda.
Let's see, do you have anything unique? Oh, here we go. Oh. Worker rights. Oh.
I think luckily these specific posters we'll be able to get another better look at with the
Oh, yeah,
with
you're
the
right.
with Grandpa's funny bisexual camera. Because, since we get to talk about spoilers ahead of time, Sasha has some of those papers in his actual office, which, my theory is, he prints them out after the mission's over, so that he can include them as part of his file to be like, here's like some of the materials that I made in this construct, it's well documented what this construct was, if for some reason it has lingering effects, we'll like know what parts I introduced.
Hey, check this out. It's a wall and an office.
Oh.
It's a window. It's going good. This construct is doing really good. Don't worry.
Oh, it's
Don't worry.
it's really subtle. I also love like the notably rounded corners. It really does look like they're trying to fit an office construct like into a space that doesn't really fit.
Uh-oh. I think he suspects something. He's taking countermeasures.
Just remember
Oh, that
your
big
basic
poster is
training.
big guy.
Right.
Oh, what is that? Emergency evacuation plan.
I like running in
It's
circles
really
around
fucked
the
up.
tables.
Once a month, they run the fire drill, and in my opinion, the part where you have to run in a circle and then phase through several walls, it's just tedious, actually.
It is, but you know, it makes the people at corporate happy, so. Files.
Punching stuff in this game is so goddamn
It feels
satisfying.
really good, yeah.
Oh, it's the word I always want to use to describe it is chunky. I don't know if that means anything. And hey, good night, Leon the Cowboy. We'll see you around.
You get the karate chop, and then he'll do a palm thrust.
Yeah, which I have theories that Raz was already taught self-defense before he ever came to camp, because he can already do psi hand stuff before he gets to basic braining. Also his dad's got some interesting facial scars. I have a headcanon about that, which will probably be more appropriate to talk about once we get to see him, and then...
Following me?
No.
No!
Why would you say that?
No! I feel very normal about Augustus Aquato.
Uh-huh.
Very normal.
Office directory, storage, break room, boss's office, tropical vacation!
Tropical vacation!
Wow!
I also really love these... Oh!
It was all a trick.
Chick!
I'm not employee of the...
You are!
You're employee of the year in our
I'm
hearts.
the greatest dentist of our century.
You're definitely not that!
All agents, the tooth has gone bad. Repeat.
Skipping. He's skipping.
You flounces!
Position to intercept. Roger.
Something cool, real quick now that we have jumping unlocked. The effect for jumping marks what height you jumped at.
Yeah!
With the bird.
How much the effect spreads out, like, kind of gauges how high up you were, I think.
It marks, like, where exactly when you hit the button. So you can see, like,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't make it up there, maybe next time if I go up here. It's cool.
It gives you such a cool little, like, environmental indicator.
It's like normal.
Yeah, so... It's important for me to mention, another chat rule is like, we're not cool with like, ironic, like, oh, this character makes me homophobic, haha, that character is racist homophobic, but you are allowed to call Lobato a little fruit and mean it in the most positive way, because I do, and he is. So,
Also-
important distinction.
Also note, Raz has several different jump animations. He'll cycle.
Yes! Oh my god, it's so cool. And in most of them, he's moving his legs in a way that manipulate his momentum, too.
Mm-hmm. You can really see. And also there's a little bit of a squash and stretch at the very top of it. His body will squash and then his head will walk down.
I think playing around with the levitation ball in the collective unconsciousness, you can get a real good look at Stretchy Raz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the green, we did like a pre-stream test to see if my connection would allow us to stream tonight. And the green trail that's left when you go down walls is really cool.
It is.
Also, these, look at all these, those post-it notes. Oh, this is good percentages. Those are good business numbers.
Please, 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 I want to look at this image.
It's just the tiny cowboy. Oh, I see, the newspaper one. That's a Lobato.
It's
That's Lobato holding up a sign.
It says Lobato on the sign. This is
Oh, good
the
for him.
lineup. Good for him.
They do a good job communicating Raz was raised an acrobat? Yes, and I'm gonna get into that over the course of this LP.
Come and get me.
Oh!
So
Why are you taking
So fucking dope.
long?
I remember when I first hit this, I like slowed down to watch the red abstract paint.
Gravity of
Oh, the camera's locked.
situation you're
That's
in.
interesting.
I also feel like it's very striking that Lobato's brain is interesting. I think he's got a very powerful mind.
Look at how the rug peels up where it ends.
Yeah.
That's a great indicator.
I feel like while we do know Lobato got, I'm going to say possibly 2 types of lobotomy, which that's delightful. I feel like even if he's not a psychic, he still has more going on in his brain via like control of it than a non-psychic would usually have, if that makes sense. Or like even just an untrained psychic. I don't know, I gotta think, I think all day.
Push me.
No time for small talk, soldier. The enemy
Rude.
is on the move.
Well,
But we
Sandy.
gotta be cornered. This way. Quick.
Hi, Coach. How are you, Coach? Oh, you pivoting to look at the door.
Can't let him shake us.
Before the procedure,
I think
it's
you was told that
very
you were
important
talking.
that we clean out your dentist hat. You don't want
I can't
any
lie, this bit scared the shit
dirty-
out of me when it first hit me.
Go
Ah!
away.
Oh.
So cool.
So fucking cool.
Hey, are you okay?
Use the dodge tool.
Hey, are you
I forgot
alright?
to use it like half the game.
Hey, are you okay? I'm fine. I have a helmet on. Are you
Man
okay?
down. Soldier,
Are you
I
okay?
can
I'm okay.
Are
Get
you
this
okay?
giant
I'm
tooth
fine.
off of
I have a
me.
helmet on.
Hey, I see figments.
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just need to make some sort of ladder or stairs out of here.
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there.
You got
Lots
a
of figments of
phone.
Lobato's imagination in here.
When you see a figment, suck it up, soldier.
Thanks,
Get
Coach.
me out from under this tooth.
Let's see.
Ah.
Office chair.
And this is an office. This one being an office chair really makes me think of like all the other props are like falling and just turning back into figments, like it's a decomposition.
Oh, by the way, dental horror warning.
Hurry, man.
Yeah, huge dental horror warning if somehow you're not aware.
Look at this. Look at this. These are roots.
Yeah, those are
If you
nerves.
don't get this off of me.
This is also something we're gonna do a lot in this game, is if there's an opportunity to, like, linger and listen to what a character has to say, we're gonna take it.
Yeah. Look at all the...
Maury's very legitimate medals that he did not win out of a cereal box.
Uh-huh.
He made them himself. It's crafting. Okay, we might be down to just struggle grunts. Ugh.
Finally.
The update they did to the telekinesis in this fucking game. Oh.
Seriously?
Coach, there were no teeth in Sasha's plan.
That's what I told him. But he's all, no weapons, Maury.
No, I mean, Sasha's implanted mental construct was just business office.
Oh,
This dental stuff. That's the real Dr. Lobato.
Sasha's implant must be breaking down. We better double time it and decommission that dentist.
Should we investigate the area?
No, this area is foobar. We need to bug out.
What's foobar mean? Fund beyond all repair.
You got any unique animations, buddy?
By
Might
the
have
way,
to
while
do
we're
some
waiting for
demo
that, oh,
work of our own.
I actually have a theory that was mentioned in our announces things. I think Raz's helmet has been sewn to fit him better by adding those red stripes as inserts. Because there's, like, visible stitching on the red parts,
What do you
and
make of that
Raz has a
suspicious molar
gigantic
over
noggin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
His head's technically bigger than, like, not counting chin here, skull for skull. Outside of the jaw region of Coach. Because if you look closely at the ear cups over his ears and the straps, those are both very clearly like machine tool parts, and he doesn't wear it buckled, which indicates that it might be meant for a smaller head than his. My assumption is that probably his Nona used like a leather needle to just straight up make it fit.
Ha! I formulated a plan of attack.
Thanks, Coach. We can get a better look at it once we got the automatic.
This man is doing raptor arms.
He does, but also, do you notice? I think he has to do that to keep his hands from dragging on the ground.
Rasputin, that tooth is our ticket out of here. Pick it and stick it, soldier.
A coach is a kind of cool orangutan made out of a yam.
I'm just staring at the, like, wiggling nerve in
I
the
love
tooth
it.
spot.
It reminds me a lot of
really
some of the
bad.
designs we see in Half-Life Alyx, actually.
Yeah.
No, Oh, you look interesting when you turn your head that way.
Ha! I
It's
formulated a plan
polite
of
to not
attack.
pay
Pick
too
up
much
that
attention
giant
to
tooth
Coach's
and stick it in that
animations.
gum socket. Rasputin, that tooth is our ticket out of here. Pick it and stick it, soldier.
I say yeah. I was just going to suggest, actually.
Man down.
Tragically, they do not let you kill Coach Oleander.
Great
Fucked
job
up?
following orders, Private. You go on ahead. I'll take up the rear guard.
We're allowed to bully Coach whenever we want a little. Sasha said so.
Uh-huh. Sasha said so.
He said, Rasputin, what the coach did was pretty fucked. It's okay if you bully him just a little bit, whenever. Alright, let's get out of here.
I thought the
These are
big
pretty
tooth
nice, like,
was a
generally
bag.
representative figments.
Soldier
Yeah.
through, Private. Unzip that
And
devil
this
door.
is
Oh,
the kind of
love
horrifying I kind of adore.
I love it. So
Just,
neat.
ooh.
Look at the way it unmoves when you grab onto it. Oh, if you hold down and you don't pull back, it'll automatically open it slowly. That's interesting.
Good job, soldier.
That's really cool.
What's that light?
Uh-oh. Zip it back up again. Zip it.
Do you notice the teeth are a little bit, like,
Now
not
that
fully
your cap
opaque?
is clean.
Light actually
Take
shines
out
through
those
the enamel a little
choppers.
bit, which is fairly
cool.
realistic, honestly.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear this
This man
place
wears
had
black
gremlins.
lipstick, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Oh, he has stitches at his
No
neck.
problem. I'm sure I can do this in the dark.
Jesus. I didn't play the game with headphones, so the dentist
This
drill
was
is...
definitely not in Sasha's plan. In fact, I think it's a
Ah,
trap.
That's just a sensor.
no.
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 Everybody
Geronimo.
live in
Geronimo.
your mind and stamp out things that don't
Intruder.
belong.
Like
Where is
us.
he?
Where'd he go?
You handle this one.
Where
I'll
is
find a
he?
way out.
Where is he?
No.
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 No. Yay, he got the chair. Aw, he didn't get the spinning throw on the chair. That's so sad.
I feel like that's like the most comedic use of physics possible. See, okay, I wish I'd somehow when I was playing the game, I didn't fully absorb the detail that, like, telekinesis stuns enemies. I spent way too long in the game not having fun with that.
I
Oh?
need to swap batteries on this.
Yeah, one
Real
sec,
quick.
folks.
Did
That
you guys
chick.
know that Xbox
Mhm.
controllers still take AA batteries? In
Really?
2021? Hi, Jargons. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Jorgens. Can Coach actually do any psychic abilities? Not only yes, it's actually implied Coach is pretty powerful. He might be kind of a coward, but I feel like the implication is that he's pretty strong. He's just, not doing anything very useful with it. Also, even though he sucks, he's a good teacher, and he clearly likes what he does. He's just
That's a
like
cute
this.
animation.
Losing to Raz does not mean you're not a regularly strong psychic. Rasputin is shockingly strong. Here's a list of things he can do that are actually considered to be fairly unusual in universe. He got a hold of like 6 different powers in one day. Ooh,
For protection in a battle.
Real quick.
nice.
The glasses.
Yeah?
You can see this when you stun them. The glasses flex and emote now.
Oh, that's really cute.
Right?
Yeah, you can see them blink, too. Raz's mental defenses are also strong enough that 3 Psychonauts combined couldn't get his name out of him. He is fairly unusually able to absorb energy from other psychics really easily, and in Rhombus of Ruin, he chains clairvoyance like 2 miles.
Just have to do your thing with the dental door here. Ugh. I can't even look at it.
Oh, Buckle, we like that a lot too.
Yeah, that's actually our base assumption, that Raz is autistic and the helmet is both like a comfort item and a sensory problem, because when I was a teenager, I was like, oh, I bet he wears this stuff because like everything's noisy and bright and annoying, and I, IRL, wear mirrored shades when I go out because of sensory stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Mirrored shades. Thank you for the funny bits. The chair was a glitch that they left in because they found it so funny. That's beautiful.
Oh, that's
We gotta
great.
tell them about this painting. We gotta tell them about this painting.
So you see this painting here of this lady in the dress? You would think maybe this is someone close to Lobato. Maybe this is someone significant. This is a painting hanging over the desk of one of the programmers at Double Fine just put into the game.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a real painting one of the real devs actually owns.
God bless it.
I have so many questions that will never be answered.
Astro,
Thank you
thank
for
you for
following,
the follow.
Blue Astro. Also, I really love... Okay, so this one's tableau with, like, the unreality of the chairs
Oh, yeah.
is really interesting because I realize what it makes me think of is, like, as if they're weird animals. Like, they're crawling in through the ceiling, they're perching in weird places. And we have another one of those Lobato eye kind of projectors too again.
And we're also getting, if you look in the ceiling, we have
There's,
new ceiling tiles coming in.
Hey,
Pretty
that's
cool.
great!
That's great.
I know those old ceiling tiles.
I'm glad
kinda
Head Office
cracked.
is finally repairing them. That makes me so happy.
Now let's turn our attention to the right, just a little bit, because we're gonna really be fucking talking about these paintings later, but I just want you all to pay attention to the fact that right now, that light is a fairly generic office light that makes total sense to have be in an office, and is clearly just here to highlight the creepy Lobato painting.
This is when
God,
you can't
Rubalbean
interact
says
with.
your adult tiles are coming in.
This is a normal lamp.
This is normal. Later it might not be.
This is
Let's
your
go take a
base-
look at... Yeah.
Baseline
Let's take a look at the other offices, too. So this one's still pretty normal, huh?
Yeah, fairly normal.
That's pretty much just... It's weird that there's, like, 2 cubicles in an office space, but, like, that's pretty much in the system. It's a little bit dreamlike logic. And actually, Fandom Hop, I have a personal theory that the physicalized nature of the Aquatos' acrobatic training does lead to that being included in how you use psychic powers, because have you ever actually thought about the fact that Raz's double jump relies on being able to place a psychic object exactly where he's going to be able to jump off of it in midair, which is basically a snap moment physics calculation? Can you imagine being so used to, like, jumping on stuff that you're able to know just where to put it under your own feet? He can do this when he shows up to camp. My boy is clever and talented, is what I'm saying. I do believe Raz probably isn't that great at math, though. That's different. But also he's like 10. Oh, these stack. This is the high-rise. They're doing this in... This is what they're doing in Silicon Valley right now to save on rent!
God, yeah.
It's the new Quattro. We needed to make more room for our Beanbag Tiki Fun Zone. With the required... we all get on our funny little electric wagons, and we have races through the hallways. And here's where we pack people together like salmons in a can. Anyways.
Look at how scuffed these bags are now.
Yeah,
The texturing mapping is great here, my god. We get a little bit of, like, redness to the eyes, too.
Oh!
That's
I hear a heart pulse noise where the camera is right now.
Oh, you're right.
I don't know what that's
Oh,
even from.
I
It's
know what
the
that
door!
is.
It's the door!
Oh,
Oh!
that's great. Oh, I love that. Hang on, let's see if we can.
That's really good. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, you can hear it!
oh, that's great.
What a good touch. Let's get... you know what I think this guy could use?
What?
I think this guy needs a duffel bag tag.
He needs a what now?
I think a duffel bag tag? I think.
Hey, Frankie, look, it's Frankie.
It's Frankie.
It's Frankie.
But you cannot imagine. We're gonna reach these teeth characters, but the degree to which my head turned fucking 180 degrees. Holy shit, thank you, Ploots Boots, for giving out a tier 2 sub to Senor Bob.
Thank you so much.
Now you have access to, jam. If you get higher tier subs, you get access to Jar of Jam and Jelly, which...
Why is this wet? Why is this wet?
There's no other way to explain except to say that we played Stardew Valley a lot for a while, and chat kept demanding access to my jams and jellies.
Frankie!
Uh-huh?
If you jump on it, there's a splash effect.
Oh, no! That's a good sign for mouth health, actually. You want a lot of saliva. If you have asthma and regularly have to use an emergency inhaler, do be aware that it makes your mouth a little dry, which is bad for your teeth, so try to, like, swish your mouth with a little water.
Even the slide down sound is wet. That's great.
Oh, look at those giant teeth buds, taste buds.
Yeah.
This is specifically tongue material. Senor Bob says also some ADHD meds like the type I take can cause dry mouth as well. Yeah, it's true.
No kidding.
Adrian. It's one of those weird... God.
Ask Sasha if the mindscape is creepy or wet. He says no, it's wet. Well, it is kind of creepy too, isn't it?
It's a little creepy.
I like these open... I love this guy. Love this guy.
Yeah!
Look at the coat rack next to the desk over here too. What a cute little prop.
That's a great prop and also, like, nonsensical to have be right next to your desk.
Right.
It's great.
And I love these computers.
In general, the way that the figments look in this game is just, ooh. Ooh. They're so chunky and like, oh, that office up there. We can't really get a good look at it right now.
Good. It's doing good.
Doing so. I think this is just control, actually.
A little bit.
I feel like the main character from Control, Jessie, I want to say, and Raz would get along. She'd be like, I kind of got pushed into a position of authority in this weird place, but I kind of feel like I'm at home here. And Raz is like, I think we have opposite stories.
Good night, Crystal's Pearl. Look at the particle effects we have coming off the bag tag. How cute.
Yes. Oh, the light, the way it bounces. This is a collectible that you want to, like, put into your mouth and bite like it's a nougat.
The duffel bag tag.
Mm-hmm.
Duffel bag tag.
Look at the very slight blur effect you get.
Yeah. Can you turn the camera so that we see it from, like, the exact side, too? Look at that! Still visible, baby! It's got a glow effect that extends past the parameters of its 2D shape that allows you to still notice that it's a figment! That's what we like to see!
Yeah.
I guess now we must eat the man for power.
Well, you know how it is. We have...
Okay, these figments! These figments! That's a bee!
And then right here we have, this is the table Lobato was keeping his tools on in Rhombus of Ruin.
So it's tool, bee, a wanted poster for Lobato. Thank you for releasing a wasp, bubbly milk.
And then we have
yeah,
some
it's
books
stuff.
up here.
And then those are just books. Those are just books.
You know how it is with books.
I got questions.
And a phone.
It's not neat enough that I can be like, oh, there's figments around here that represent all of, like, the characters whose brains are... I don't think there's actually, like, a figment for everyone whose brain is in there later. But the bee and the book and the book and the bee and... Hey, there's a creature. Oh, these figments.
Well, there's Mom and Dad. And
there's Mom and Dad and a bent spoon. And a bent spoon.
Could be high value intel.
No. Hey.
So those of you who've seen Rhombus of Ruin, either in a commentary listeness type YouTube video, or maybe you were able to play it yourself, watch a friend play it. We did have a very, very fun group playthrough of it, where I don't know if it's possible to learn much about the story except us cooing and making goofs over it, but it was a good time if you didn't see it.
It makes a constant little ticking noise of a safe thing being rotated. That's great.
The handle gets jiggled, too. Okay, can you throw something at it and stun it so that it won't run away?
No.
Woo! No. That makes sense. It is a safe. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, I want a plush of one of these so bad. I want a plush of it that I can use like a pillow and store secrets inside.
You good?
It decided it's actually okay if it's opened, I think. It is hovering a little.
You good?
It's hovering a little.
You okay?
It's okay that it's doing this.
Did I scare you?
Let's just open this baby up. Enhancement under the sea. I fucking love this fucking tableau. First of all, Mr. Pokelope, I think, is in a hamster cage.
You love
but, like,
to see it.
One of those terrible hamster cages, and to allow me to be a giant weirdo who owns a hamster, this is a fairly modern hamster cage design. This is a bad type of cage to use for a hamster. First of all, anything with, like, plastic tunnels, it's actually really easy for pee to build up. It's bad for hamsters. Don't get them. They're made to con parents of children. Just get a really, really big cage and fill it with funny wooden things. Anyways, this suggests that plastic molding technology is available during the current time of the Psychonauts, to a degree that it wouldn't normally otherwise be. This does not matter. Sorry, Tim Schafer. It's me, the nightmare person.
I also love the True Dental Tales magazine very much.
I love that that's a dentist's chair that his legs are too long for.
Yes. And
he doesn't fit in it.
The buttons up his pants are very cute.
His little fucking shoes are actually very dapper is the thing.
They are. It's a nice look.
Also, his, like, little his mouth shape right now.
You know, this is a, it's a digital mimicking the look of the inked originals, but this is just great. I love...
It looks really good.
For what
they
it
still
is,
have
like,
this...
Yeah.
The conservation of details is still done. Huh. What's the pattern on the floor?
It's kind of a, like, swirl, you see?
Yeah, that's really cute.
And yeah, Adrian, you might be right. That might be spats. I'm not sure.
They do look a bit like spats. I think the controller just disconnects if it's idle for a few seconds, which is very funny.
It's very
okay.
funny.
So this is funny because he's been given like a fake passport, and that's just a chunk of change. I was talking with Bugs.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for following. I was talking with Bugs about how like this must have seemed like such fucking easy money. Because if you break it down, all he's really being asked to do is prep a weird secret base for an admittedly high risk, but also just exactly one brain transfer. Loboto could do that shit in his sleep.
Oh, yeah.
But... well...
And real quick, just look at the way that the shading curves on the thumb here to imply the...
Yeah! Oh my god. The efficiency of the description of the shape and structure. Oh my god.
Just beautiful.
Loboto has to be the most recognizable guy ever. Are you sure? Because I think taking off his funny cap, doing something else with whatever's going on with his eyes or covering them up, and wearing a scarf would probably fool most people.
Oh, Buggle saying it's a mirroring of Raz getting handed his leaflet. I like that. I like that.
You know? You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'll put Lopez to the map.
Yeah. That's someone mentioned, Mori asked him to take out like 20 plus brains for probably way less money. I super agree. Mori was a passion project now. This is like, the high profile, high money job that you take, but it's not it's not as nice as the smaller operation job, you know?
Exactly.
Also worth noting, he took this job, it's implied, while he was working for Mori, which means he went into this going, well, hell, if it all goes south, I've got the ear of a psychonaut, I can fix this, and it'll be fine. Also, who gives a shit? Probably. He's an amoral man.
He swam there.
This pose! This pose!
He
This
swam
pose!
there. Fucking unbelievable.
Lobato can swim to like 30 feet, 300 feet under the ocean. They don't tell you this.
I think it's good that Lobato can do this.
I think it's fine that Lobato's actually an Olympic diver. Yeah, he swam here in a leather apron, too.
Oh yeah, and there's spider webs and everything all over everything. That's great.
Yeah, this is like this is what was like abandoned. Which, by the way, what's funny about all this? Actually, advance to the next slide. Was he not actually asked to do this fish experimentation?
Yeah, I think he
did
just
he
did
just
this
do
on
this
his
that
own.
he would have like? I think he just did this that he would have like spare hands because it was like a lot to do down here. And when I first saw this slide, I was like, "Whoa, is he fusing those fish to human corpses?" No, he just puts them on top of the clothing they're gonna be wearing.
He learned how to dive 300 feet in dental school, so right, Sunflower?
That's true. That's true. Being a dentist is tough.
Oh, the little flower pattern is so well done.
God, someone... Sorry, Clued the Destroyer mentioned Lobato had some cleaning montages before, and all I can think of is, working 9 to 5, it's no way to make a living! Just blasting as he's, like, mopping.
Oh, he made friends.
He made employees. I like to think that these fellas, like, actually escaped in the end of the Rhombus of Ruin, and some marine biologists are going to be really confused for a really long time.
See, in Psychonauts 3, they'll be the ones working the grill and sweeping and raking.
Hold on, there's like a small fish and a piece of candy on the pile of bedded goods here. They're playing for like quarters and fish and hard candies.
You know how it is under the ocean.
This is like fucking playing card games with Grandpa.
Oh, look, one of them has a stogie. Oh, wait, two of them have a
One
stogie.
of them has a juice box with a fish on the label. Thank you, Sarah Murphy, for noticing that. Also, Prototype 777 says those are chocolate coins. They're actually pressed krill. I like to eat them as a snack. Fucking love this weirdo.
Yay! Hey, what's this over
Oh,
here?
I don't know.
Hey, what's this over here?
Hey, what the? Hey!
Hey, what's
Hey! 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 Hey!
Hey, what's that?
So...
Hey.
Hey, Lobato? Hey, Lobato?
Hey, what's that?
Put the egg in the basket.
Oh, it's a basket. Oh, you're right.
It's a basket. You know how those like fashion purses are? Ugh, I still think about the pasta box purse all the time.
Did you see that?
I didn't. Sorry, I was rhapsodizing about pasta box purses.
Oleander just pulled up his pants. Hang on, maybe he will do it again. Yeah!
Yeah! By the way, please note his tie is longer than his torso, so it's sticking out the bottom.
That's very good. That's very good.
And this is terrible timing, but I gotta get up a second. BRB, okay?
Okay. Hi, chat. How's it going? How are you? It is so good. Hi. Hi, hello. Oh god, I have these horrible working mats. I have one of these under my desk. Christ. Ugh. To show Frankie when he's back. You want the Lobato painting so bad? Yeah, honestly, it is pretty good. I'm a little bit like, yo, fan gamer, please. Please, I got the money. Please, 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 let me give you money in exchange for goods. Please. Look at, oh, like the tonsil type shape, so good. And it's wet when you run in here. You can hear the wet footsteps. Ugh. Compared to, you know, how different. Oh, wow, hang on. Oh, he's spinning. It's creepy and wet. You're so right. You look how aquatic the toothscapes look? Yeah, honestly. Stop spinning, he'll get sick. He's dizzy. He's gonna show up to Sasha at 9's lap like, I threw up.
Sasha. Sasha.
Wait, no. No, why would I go deeper for that?
Sasha.
Nope, that's not it. I can't do Raz. Never mind. Bit over.
I threw up.
The nerves. Yeah, oh, I love the nerves. I mean, you know, like, I've been through a lot of dental stuff, in real life. To the point where I have a bridge, which is a funny, bunch of fake teeth made out of toilet material, aka porcelain. I just love how they flow. Oh, so beautiful. Hey Bugs, am I a tiny bit small of voice? Ooh, let me move in a little closer to the microphone. Thank you, Puzz. I've been having a funny day with OBS where I'm a little too quiet to hear, and then if I go a little bit louder, it maxes out the mic, so it's very fun. I love computers. Richard Horvitz has an incredibly specific voice that's hard to pinpoint. Yep, sure does. He's grown and he just sounds like that. It's true. I was watching him recording the final line for Psychonauts, and it was very sweet because as soon as the line was over, he was like, "No, it's over!" And Tim was like, "Don't worry, we'll have you back for something in the future, I promise, don't worry." Hello.
How long did he spend in the goddamn recording booth for all of this?
I know.
I feel like hello, sorry about that, but I'm back now.
Hi. Look at the way the floor is rising up here, and it looks kind of tooth-like.
Ugh.
I
Like
love that.
pushing up, like against the middle of the tile.
Mm-hmm.
Like something lumpy is
Sorry, one sec. Can you say something real quick?
blah blah blah.
Okay.
Hello.
You're clear now. That was weird.
Yay!
Okay, and look at this, the shitty floor mats.
Yeah, the shitty floor mats that the wheels don't like fuck up the carpet, but there's not one under. But like, then notice the one next to it doesn't have a mat.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Coach, is this normal? Do Sasha's mental scenarios usually
Never. There's something screwy going on in this brain. The sooner we get out of it. Hey, see what you can find that way. See you on the other side.
Coach, is this normal? Do Sasha's mental scenarios usually break down like this?
Never.
Ugh, I'm just listening to the
Something
pulsing.
screwy
Oh,
going
I
on in this
know.
brain. The sooner we get out of it, the better.
Look at the way the teeth halo the door too. So cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I love
ugh.
this.
It looks like some
Yes,
sort of
best room,
conference
best
in
room.
here.
They're all good.
Sputin, is that you? I need.
I'm coming, Sasha.
Sasha's doing fine. He won't mind if we linger.
Go
Go
in
back
the
in the box, cracks it. That looks like the stand-in drawing that they used for level design for Psychonauts 1.
Yeah, that looks like Peter Chan's signature thing for like, this is where the
This
player
little
would
fella. This little fella. Money? Yes. No. 3D. Graph should look like this. Go back in the box. And then on the right, it's try computer's teeth? Idea and innovation. Is this pizza? Make a task to find out if it's pizza. Ask HR if pizza is okay. Boss? Question mark. 39%. And then we got money math equations. Money is 2 times 45%, I think. That's normal. That's how money works.
Hey, look, it's from Going Under. It's our favorite little table.
God.
The same
Not this again! I love the wanted posters. I think that's what those are for Lobato.
Rasputin,
And the way this room starts out is like a normal kind of conference room. Like, can we go back a bit and then like walk forward to see the lighting change? Yeah, He's fine. Sasha's so fine and normal. Also, that Lobato that pops up on the wall is my favorite.
Yeah.
And this, ugh. Do you get hurt if you go under that? I never tried.
What was I saying? Oh yes.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't.
Hey, look, it's an
Hang on
arm.
while I blast this.
That's... Lobato actually lost it to a really bad biting incident.
Well, everyone's
Oh, the
settled.
chairs are teeth. The chairs are teeth now, too.
You're really asking for a big oof.
Just move, Sasha. Just roll over, bro.
Sasha.
Uvula.
Okay, now he's just concussed, I think.
Listen, can't we just talk?
No, I guess he's not.
Maybe, Raz, you could shoot the
What? Huh?
Huh?
Psy blast Rasputin. Psy
Say what? Huh?
What was I saying? Oh yes.
My name is Jon Johnston. I am from Wisconsin. I work in the lumber yard there.
When I walk down the street, all the
I
people
just need to take
say,
out
"Hey,
this
what's your name?" And I say, "Oh, my name is
My name is Jon Johnston. I come from Wisconsin. I work in the lumber
You're
yard
really
there.
asking for a big oof.
Yeah, Raz has a bunch of different idle animations in this game, and one of my favorite is that he just does, like, an acrobatic warm-up, kinda?
Yes,
Where
I
he,
love
like,
that one.
oh, that wall looks bad, it's bloody.
Oh, that's fine.
He does,
Can't we
he
just
goes very slowly into a handstand, and then kind
Maybe,
of tests
Raz,
his
you
weight
could
back
shoot
and
the-
forth, and does a front flip and a back flip, and I'm just saying the boy be steady.
Psy blast Rasputin.
Alright, he's looping.
What? Thank you, Rasputin.
Ah.
Please, let's get clear of this
Oh.
aggressive uvula.
Oh, the noise it makes. And look at the texture on, like, the roof of the mouth ridges. Did you know that some people don't have that, like, giant ridged swelling part in the front of the mouth?
Really?
It's, like, actually a distinct genetic thing. Yeah, a lot of people don't have that, and so they just don't burn their mouth constantly, I guess?
Fucked up.
Fucked up and cruel, actually.
Sasha, did you know about that?
Rasputin, the variances in the human body are both beautiful and kinda fucked up.
Are you trying to remind me of that episode in my mind? Because I'd like to forget that.
I didn't know about that.
I never saw this line.
Please, Rasputin. That is not providing any new scientific insight.
Can we do that again just to see his funny little arms flail?
Are you trying to remind me
Can
of
we-
that
yeah.
episode in my mind? Because are you
Let's- I mean,
trying
TK
to-
the man,
trying
TK the
to
man.
Rasputin, that is not providing any new scientific.
He, like, flail- Yeah!
Please, Rasputin. That is not providing any new scientific insight. Please, Rasputin. That is not providing any new scientific.
Very good.
Sasha, how is Lobato breaking through the office construct?
He couldn't be doing this on his own. He must be getting help from someone even more sinister.
I don't know if that
ready,
exists,
Rasputin.
Sasha.
Get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him.
Well, keep moving forward,
I'm
Rasputin.
so shocked that these enemies, like, never show up again.
Yeah, they're very cute.
They just kinda,
Attack me.
they just kinda beetle around,
Trying to
huh?
find an exit. I think I see a light at the far side of the room.
I love them.
We should be progressing, but I'm kinda just charmed.
Yeah.
Like, we're not getting any new dialogue out of this.
Oh, I failed the
Got
mission.
situation under out of control.
Ow.
Ow.
Just find us a way out of here quickly.
Yeah, don't bother with them little mooks. You want to go for the gold. You gotta grab the big boys. Help me carry this one, will you, Frankie?
Now what?
Yeah, come on, go help him, Frankie.
I'm not on shift
on,
today.
Frankie.
Come on, man. Fine.
Oh no, they ate Sasha.
Sasha, where'd you go? Oh man, I need to find that exit.
I didn't know you had a line for that. And
Yeah, it's cute.
you can see the tongue turning into the
Hey,
table.
tooth fairies, drop that too. It's
And it
not
even
yours.
changes
Ras?
from
Jump on it.
sounding wooden to sounding wet.
Oh, and they do it like during a lighting transition. That's clever.
Right? Looking very normal in here.
So normal
I
and
really
okay
feel
and
like
cool and
blasting
fine and
these
good.
tooth fairies.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe they shot Frankie.
Ooh.
Ah, they got me too, Frankie. The mooks.
The mooks. Oh, sorry, Frankie.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
okay.
good? Okay.
It's fine, it's fine. Like, he's really dramatic.
Streamer on streamer violence is very sad, but sometimes it has to happen.
Listen. Sometimes accidents happen. We already know that sometimes you kill a streamer on accident.
On accident.
It was an accident.
Yeah, on accident.
It was an accident. Let's look at the sign.
On
Oh, those
accident.
ridges of teeth. Ah. Notice all the, like, skulls added. Trap! Thanks, Lobato. Oh, but then look at that pillar of, like, twisted gum
Right?
flesh.
Oh, I love
Oh.
it. And it's bursting out of the ceiling tiles.
Yeah. Ugh. The spittily dampness is also a lot. I love it.
Did you even brush before you came in here today? Honestly, it's a mess in there.
Oh, I love this look we get at his fucking Pez dispenser head.
Yeah.
Everything that doesn't belong.
Oh no, not back in the trap.
Trap?
Coach? Coach, where'd he go?
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is it?
Oh, look at the way their
That is a
wings
regret.
look.
I
If
know,
Lobato
it's so
has
pretty.
regrets, then maybe there's a way we can still get to him. Let's get out of here and find Lobato.
Sasha? Are regrets dangerous?
Oh yes, extremely. Take care of that one, will you, while I find an exit.
I really love that they just went like, hey, we're gonna like add new enemies to fight, and it doesn't matter that like, oh, then they should have showed up during the first game. Who the fuck cares? They got more resources and money and time now, so they're putting in new enemies. Oh, the way they go running after the weight too.
Oh, I love it.
They'll kind of like chase after you with their arms out.
This is fun.
Xbox?
I wonder why it's doing that.
I don't know.
Oh, worst comes to worst, we'll swap the PS4 next stream.
Good job, Rasputin.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't find a way out of here anywhere.
Sasha? How long has that golden door been there?
Golden what?
Did somebody say gold? Frankie, here's our chance for revenge.
Oh, not these guys.
Okay, boss.
Keep looking.
Yep.
Hi, Sasha.
I'm lifting. Oh, this room's looking worse. Oh, this room's looking a lot worse, huh?
No, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine, actually.
Well, we got Lobato's cute little selfies up.
Oh, the
That's
floating
okay.
cigarette. He took it out of his hand.
Oh, it's cute. He just leaves it in the air when he doesn't feel like holding it.
That's cute.
He kind of holds it more than he... Oh, no, he's taking a puff. Okay. I like that Sasha still smokes.
I do too.
It's
Well,
fine.
we gave
It's fine.
Lobato the bait. Think he'll bite?
Rasputin, stop dawdling.
This dish is starting to taste a little funny to you.
Oh, he's
Well,
tormenting
move
him.
I guess Lobato hates dogs because I have not seen any canines.
God.
Mission.
I guess Lobato
The-
hates
Jesus Christ!
Mission.
I didn't know he had all of those.
I didn't know either. I didn't
I-
even know you could
okay.
see Sasha here.
That cracks me up because I always think of when Ford in the first game is like, ah, you're just like Sasha, no sense of humor when you're out on a mission. Oh, look at this, like, warped wall of teeth and flesh.
There's the ding-dong egg of it.
Ugh, gorgeous, gorgeous.
How am I supposed to know what this
Hey,
thing is?
I
All
know
know is
you.
it's gold.
I'm
That's the-
beautiful.
That's the escape block at the end of Rhombus Ruin.
Oh, those. Sorry,
so
I just
glad
noticed
you're
those
feeling
teeth
better,
in that
Frankie.
room are moving.
Oh yeah, that... Oh, Frankie, you haven't worked an office job, have you?
I haven't,
I'm
so.
an idiot, Frankie. Your sister's an angel,
What?
okay?
Huh? Well, she is!
Okay.
Thanks!
Criminy! How do we get out of this dump?
And a veneer in the sense of teeth is
Listen,
literally
I'm an
like
idiot, Frankie.
fake
Your sister's
teeth
an angel,
that you
okay?
kind of have put on over
out.
your
They're
teeth
shooting
that'll
at
be
us.
like
Frankie,
perfect looking.
Oh no!
Cool.
Again! I'm coming to see
Uh,
you, Ma!
So it's also known as a false front.
You see what you
Normal.
can find through that door.
Sasha's
I'm going to
doing
stay
really
here and
normal,
attempt
by
to
the way.
repair my construct.
He's in no way angry at his very nice construct being destroyed by dental horror gibberish.
I do-
Let's go look at the Lobato painting real quick.
Oh yeah, no.
I want to check to see if
Hey,
it's.
look! That's
Oh,
new. That's a new kind of lamp.
That's funny. A chandelier doesn't really fit either the office aesthetics or Lobato's tooth thing. And it's got a funny underside on it. And a weird round shape.
That's weird.
And it's right on top of the Lobato thing. So if you stand away at the right distance, it looks like it's hovering over him. Hey, quick thought, y'all. Who's the one person in hearing range of all of this happening on the plane in the ride back from the Rhombus of Ruin who's not inside the brain right now? Truman. Truman's in listening distance of all of this.
Hey, look, there's Long Cat.
Oh, hey, there's Longcat, too.
Wow, Lobato loves for Long Cat confirmed. Hang in there, baby.
I mean, my parents do have a painting of Grumpy Cat in the bathroom, so.
Oh, hey, look, it's the first painting that moves to look at you too that has this. That's interesting. Weird.
Yeah. I choose to think the Grumpy Cat painting is Dadaist.
So sloppy with these
Ugh.
footsteps.
Violet, can we go look at the end of this tongue? The tip of the tongue and the way it, like, the edge
Oh, it
hat?
digs
Yeah.
into the carpet? Yeah.
The way the carpet's, like, peeling up.
Ooh.
It's so good. And there's, like, a diagram of a tooth. We're not getting too many of the snitches get stitches in here, either.
Yeah.
It's mostly just the tooth stuff.
Oh, here's a child bleeding, or someone bleeding from the mouth with a little hat on.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
That's doing. Hey,
Also,
it's
someone
Harold.
here making. It's Harold!
Harold!
Don't be a rat!
Don't be a herald.
There's also a resonant noise in this room. I suspect it's the door.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that teeth poster with baby Lobato's cute, too.
Yeah, the teeth.
Teeth!
So cute.
Teeth!
Oh, and the little button eyes. It's still the red and the green.
Mm-hmm.
Kiddo.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's some of the don't squeal. But I also love that picture of Lobato where he's like peeking up into the frame.
I just realized this is the manatee plush he has in his crib.
Oh, you're right! But with the teeth, kinda...
Yeah. 'Cause-
and it is also Pride Manatee. That's very important to mention.
Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
I love Pride!
Alright, time to jump in a hole.
I think so. I really do love, like, part of why we're doing this game like this very well, because we're like this. We're like this, we're like this, we are like this. We played Resident Evil 8, and I think I spent like an hour total across the whole LP talking about the lace work and Lady D's castle. But like, there's also some of these sequences you never get to see them the way you first see them, you know? You know? Oh.
Oh, this is not getting any better.
Raz! Is that you?
Not really.
Come down here!
Lily!
Lily, I'm coming!
Hey, who's that?
Ruby Bloom says it's been an hour and a half, and I believe you. Yeah.
Hey.
That sure is a familiar eye motif that's even on, like, the poster for the game, huh?
Oh, I can't do it here.
Huh.
Hang on. I just realized this is display capture. Hang on.
Mhm.
I'm going to be so sneaky with something. Oh, good night, Vermilion
Also,
Sketcher.
Good night, Vermilion Sketcher. I definitely didn't get that from the reveal. I did start to worry and suspect ahead of when the reveal hit. Bugs hit it earlier than me because of braids.
Hey, so check this out. You can kind of barely see it, but, not criminy. Same eye shape, Rasputin and Maligula on the poster of the game. Pretty interesting, no? Huh, go
That's
figure.
interesting, huh? That's weird. That's a funny touch. That's a cool, stylistic, funny touch. That's funny.
Go figure, huh? Glowing the
Even
same
though
way
we can
too,
talk
that's
about
weird.
Even though we can talk about spoilers, I think I'm still enjoying being a little coy until it's especially relevant.
Oh, okay. Look, it's
No, I'm not saying that to you. Bugs. I'm not saying to you. I'm talking about my own behavior.
Oh, okay.
We're literally allowed to and encouraged to talk about spoilers. I just like going, that's weird.
I see.
That's what I mean.
I wonder if this is supposed to be crackers or just a bird. Oh, for the love of Pete.
No. It's a funny fellow. Yeah, the thing I'm being cryptic about is that they set up Raz to have a physical representation of looking like Maligula, which is important to the story.
Well, that was
I
funny
love
that
this.
That happened as soon as I touched that. That's weird.
Slippery.
Oh, for a hot second, Raz got to just walk at a funny angle.
Yeah, sure did. Well, that's funny. It helped me across. Weird.
Yeah, that's odd.
Still got that water phobia, huh?
It's not a phobia, it's a curse. Back in Grulovia, my whole family was cursed to die in water, and...
Yeah, super sad. Look at these posters!
I love Lily.
I think someone else planted these in Lobato's mind to intimidate him.
And make sure he didn't tell us who hired him to kidnap your dad.
Let's get rid of them. Maybe it'll help. Help me burn these posters, Raz.
Yay.
Lily has the best ideas for dates.
Ah, fire!
I adore Lily and Raz in a normal adult who thinks kids are being cute way. Let me clarify that real quick, because people are weird on me.
Ooh, looks like
Oh, that's
we found
cute. She goes right to the one with the
I'm
room.
gonna catch up to Lobato.
Okay, I'll catch up after I make sure these posters
Where
are
is she?
all
Where is she?
burnt.
Where is she? Where is
I
she?
saw. Oh, here she is.
Ew, it smells like hot teeth in here.
There she go. Yay! Yay!
Not real.
I love her.
I do
love
too.
her so much. Yay!
It's helping me.
She's watching.
Ah.
Die, ugly posters.
I think some of them are nice.
Lily?
No more Lily time.
Oh no.
Lily. Lily. Piss. Lily. Guess no more Lily time. She's busy. She's busy.
Back in the rhombus of ruin, you and I, we had a moment, am I right?
We're not here to hurt you. We just want to know who hired you to kidnap Truman Zanato.
Surrounded by the.
Why can't you just let it go? all's well that ends well, right?
Surrounded by the eyes of Maligula. A wanted ad for a fish, maybe.
That's normal. That's normal. That's okay. Ugh, I love the creepy compound T.
I do too.
This is the manatee room. Every brain has one. It's like id, ego, super ego, manatee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
You know how it is with manatees.
Hi, kids.
I represent
He's
manatees.
got the insanity of a manatee.
Hey, that was pretty good.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's kind of back here, but you have to kind of trail it off at the end. It's almost a tender delivery. It's very strange to try and imitate. Hey, it's me!
There's some emotional baggage nearby.
Yeah, considering, by the way, that my preferred legal name is Lucretius, this game's got my name in it multiple times. So if you hear us say the word Lucretia like that, emphasizing the Lucretia, that's why.
Yep.
To keep from there being confusion. It is probably just pronounced the other way. Half the Loboto voice is knowing where to force your voice to break. I can do that. I can break my voice. I'm good at that. Slightly haunting. I think this room just goes in. Does it have a ceiling? Can we move the camera to see?
It does.
Oh, it does eventually. Okay. I also grew up in the Redwoods. We're gonna get into that more when we get to that area, but this is a very weird time for me.
Oh, there's teeth on the wood paneling up there.
Oh, I love that. Oh.
A bee. A toothbrush.
A bee.
I repeatedly drowned.
Oh, hey! Oh, hey! This is a funny little grotto that you have to pass through on your way to a boss's office.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. What an odd way to get to an office. I can't imagine what kind of office layout would have a funny little grotto of footholds through water.
Huh.
By the way. Hey, look at that funny chandelier.
That's interesting. That's weird.
I know we're doing our jobs right because I see Cosmogon in there going, fuck off! That's exactly how I felt.
I repeatedly drowned in this area because I was trying to burn every poster because I was so sure I'd get itchy comfort or something.
Bugs.
Oh, my poor little meow meow.
Look, the crown is over the desk. The crown chandelier is over the boss's desk.
What's that sound?
I'm just saying, he's trying so hard. And like, look at the way that the Employee of the Year stuff is plastered to either side of the poster. To me, that like communicates like, he's trying to do good. Look at me, I'm doing good, I'm being good, I'm Employee of the Year, I'm telling you. But like, this is as much as he can tell you. Which,
I need the price
hey,
tag here.
by the way, remember how Maligula destroys like whole cities? And we're gonna see later that like the image of Maligula Loboto has in his mind is like destroying a whole town. Hey, remember how at the end of this game it's revealed that Loboto has a kid who like presumably, if we assume said kid exists, which I think they do because it's funnier, that kid lives somewhere and goes to school and has friends.
Hey, that's an interesting prop on the boss's desk real quick. You see that brain knife? You see that bone cutting knife there?
Yeah, that sure is just straight up a bone saw. That's just a straight up bone saw on the desk, on the boss's desk, which has a chandelier above it. And a little picture of Loboto on the little desk, which I think is just cute. I think that's just cute, actually.
The boss.
Also, I'm gonna be honest to you right now. It's not Bobby Zilch, Nobody argue with me. Mods, time someone out if they argue with me that it's not Bobby Zilch. This is a dumb thing to go hardcore on, but listen, 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 listen. It's Phoebe. It's Phoebe! Phoebe has purple hair! Phoebe has blue-green skin! Phoebe somehow can afford a whole drum kit as a kid! We can find a pressed record of her band. Where? In the Rhombus of Ruin! A hand-pressed record!
Makes you think.
It's Phoebe. It's Phoebe. It's actually one of, like, the few people in the camp that are, like, a well-adjusted kid.
Oh, he looks so
Her hair's purple. Lobato's hair is purple. Lobato's hair is purple.
It's a very dark
Her teeth,
purple.
perfect.
It's the same kind
Perfect
of purple,
teeth.
weirdly enough, that Raz's dad's eyes are.
Yeah, which is a nice touch.
Yeah. He's looking very happy and cool, by the way. He's looking so pleased.
He looks so normal and fine and good, and in no way in a series of, like, despairing, sad shots. Also, I know it's an intense thing to argue about, but I've lived through 15 years of people claiming that Bobby Zilch had to be Lobato's kid, because they got green skin, and big hair, and teeth, and eyes are... and that's... Anyways, I think I just made an actual Frankenstein noise. Oh...
Was that you screaming? Or me? Doesn't matter. Listen, we all have our doubts and regrets. But it's too late to turn back now. Understand?
I love the way the eyes periscope out.
What we have to do now
Yes!
is finish the experiment.
I love this, like, very, like... deep...
Lily, I
well,
think
Lily's
Lobato's
about to talk.
starting to have doubts.
Duh, they're right over there.
I am
Luckily, they're
just sitting here.
flammable. You take care of them while I find a way out, okay?
I kind of love... yeah, they are sorrowful beasts. Neither of those are how you say sorrowful, but I'm sticking with it. They're sorrowful. I also have a headcanon that Bobby Zilch's parents actually run a different, much bigger circus. That's like more of a mainstream Ringling Blows kind of thing, and that's why he's got that weird dialogue about like, I'm... well, if you're from the circus, then I'm the strong man! Also, I think it'd be funny.
Wow, you're getting really good.
Burning,
God, fights in this game are so fun.
Yeah, they are, honestly.
Just once I've done a pitch-perfect Bobby Zilch on accident, and it haunts me.
It was when Frankie and I were ripping around on a call, and it, like, scared the living shit out of me.
Hey, Raz, doesn't this painting look familiar?
Get away from me, you scary little girl!
Think we should burn it?
Oh, you haven't changed, have you?
Come on, just tell us who hired you to kidnap my dad.
Oh, this is really personal for you, isn't it?
You better believe it is.
Well, I'm sorry if you were offended.
That does it. I'm burning this guy.
Wait! I'll tell you.
Yes?
The person who hired me
Yes?
was no one. No one hired me because I didn't do anything.
Oh, brother.
Well, not on purpose, at least. It was an accident.
You've got to be kidding me.
Your father got lost and ended up in the Rhombus of Ruin on accident. And I was just trying to help him rest while we waited for you to come save him.
Nice try.
Oh, I don't even care anymore. Oh, you're worse.
Hey, are you there? I'm checking to see if this is on my end or your end.
Huh? Yeah. What's up?
Okay, everything went down for me in a sec, and my internet still looked good, so I couldn't tell if it was my end or on your end. Let me reset something.
Okay.
Sorry about this, yo.
We got dental picks. We got wet floor. Oh, are re-putting eggs in baskets. You're not a fan of the game's combat, but on computer and panic press keys. Oh man, you're playing with a keyboard? That's rough. My friend Snail tried to play through the keyboard, and that was very, very rough to deal with. You played this on keyboard too, Sarah Murphy? What the hell, you guys? I know controllers are fucking expensive, though I do get it, but oh man, that's not good for your hands. Hi! I bet Meat Circus sucked if you play it with a keyboard. My god. You own a controller, you don't use it? Sarah Murphy. Sarah Streamer Murphy. I cannot believe you. Tooth desk. Tooth desk. Tooth desk. Thank you, Adrian, for adding for me the term beat meat. Hang on, I have to check on something real quick. Let me see. Frankie's rebooting the stream. He's gonna keep us posted. If he has had some kind of big outage, we might have to wrap up early, just so you know. But we'll see. Just for the sake of, I don't want to do this without my co-host. He's my partner. Like, but show partner. Platonic friends partner. You know what I mean. Co-host. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Sorry, I have intense streamer brain. Compadre. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Thinking about the health of gums in this room. Red gums aren't good. These could have a lot of gum disease. Ooh. I'm sure it's fine. Everything else in here looks so healthy. I'm sure it's a good sign. Oh hey, the lamp's in here now. One time my Uncle Junior, Uncle Juan, oh, what was that? Hang on. I gotta move some stuff real quick. Thank you for the follow, Jaden Inferno. Very sweet of you. When he was getting his wisdom teeth out, he got very, very high off the medicine that they use so you can get your wisdom teeth out, and he grabbed the slate by both hands and started screaming that he was flying to Mars. And, the dental technicians were not appreciative of this. So, don't do that if you get your wisdom teeth out. Don't go to Mars, okay? What kind of bug is my little icon? The bug is a bug. The bug is a platonic idea of a bug. For a while I was like, well, maybe the bug is a cockroach, maybe the bug is a pill bug, but the bug is a bug. I'm gonna check in real quick with Frankie and make sure Frankie's doing okay. Thank you for your patience with this, folks. Adrian says when he was loopy from his endoscopy, he kept trying to tell his Uber driver his social security number, and his roommate had to keep having to shush him. Adrian, I don't think you're gonna get that gig in InfoSec. I'm gonna be real. Looks like Frankie is still restarting his comp. Bug is a bug like BB is a BB? Yeah. Distinct species. When you got your wisdom teeth out, you desperately gestured for paper. When the dentist finally found one, you wrote, "What's up, dog?" Oh, that's great, Seymour Bob. Well, thank you, Cinemachine. That's very sweet of you. I'm excited to see it. I like your work a lot. I saw the concepts you did for Mira. Those look fucking dope. Great work. I wonder why this keeps disconnecting, because I just put fresh batteries in it. Very interesting to me. Might just be something having to do with the Bluetooth on the controller. I'm trying to think if I did anything fun when I got... Well, I only have 2 out of 4 of my wisdom teeth out, but... Yes, it's Bluetooth. I know, it's terrible, but this is the Xbox controller, so... The Xbox game apps only interact with an Xbox controller. It's great, I love it. It doesn't sucks at all. So... We'll see. Worst comes to worst, literally, I'm just gonna boot up the PS4 and then knock it over there. We'll get slightly less detail, but more stability, which I think is more worth it in the long run. I'm just gonna check in again on Frankie real quick. Nothing yet. Man, that Delta Room stream was really cute. I missed like a 30-minute chunk of it because I was testing Psychonauts setup with Frankie, but that was a great time from what I saw. I liked seeing the concept art a lot. Also, if you get timed out, don't ask about it, please. Use your Xbox controller with a USB cord. Oh, Interesting. Oh, you know what? Is this a USB-C? Hang on. I'm gonna feel like an absolute clown about this. Hang on. Hang on. I think it should be on the YouTube channel. Is this a USB-C? Okay. I could actually just directly plug this in. Hang on. We might not have this problem anymore. I just did not look closely enough at the controller because I am... Oh, I have a 2-scale bug brain. Let's say that. Where is it? Hang on. Where did I put my thing? This is not the thing. I have the ports. Is this right? Oh, perfect. This is USB-C. Where's the other end? Here's the other end. Problem solved. What? Problem solved. Problem solved. Probably. Maybe. Let's enjoy Raz's little emotions here. Thank you, Buggle. You saved my bacon. Thank you. And if it disconnects again, it means something's wrong with the controller. Hooray! While we're waiting on Frankie, let's go to the break screen real quick. Just so I can put on some music and not have you guys stuck listening to Raz jumping, you know? Where is the music? Where did I put the music? I put it somewhere here. Oh. There we go. Hi. You're studying insect cognition right now. What? That rules! What the hell? That's really cool. No dice from Frankie yet. Might be a big outage if that's the case, poor guy. Oh, let me show you the cool thing I did. Snack time. Hooray! We have a moving text box now. You love to see it. It is vaguely break time. Just because it is about an hour and a half, and yes, that's right. Look at what I do with my power. Behold. So while we're waiting on Frankie, what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you love the background. Frankie actually made it. He animated it and everything. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is, I think it's the Stream Effects plugin for OBS. Lets me do a lot of really cool stuff. The dynamic mask that we use over here to get the lighting on the characters, along with the scrolling and stuff like that. It's really neat. I can also, let's see, I'll do this over here. I could do things like mess with the alpha of images so I can make them look all scary. Hang on. Maybe color key will do it? Ooh, etc. Oh god, hang on. I didn't set it back. I'm so fucking sorry. Don't tell Frankie I did this, okay? Okay. What else do we have? Color correction. What's this do? Hue shift. Wow. This is amazing. Technology is incredible. What do you think Mia's fave dessert is? Oh, maybe tres leches? Let's see, what else can we do? Oh, you guys want to see something really cool I could do? Actually, hang on, I'm gonna load in an image to do this with. Let's see. Image. Okay, we are going to go and browse and find a nice image I can show you. Oh, I know. Here's a nice image. Okay. I made this. This is my son. We'll go to 3D transform, and then we're gonna Thank you all for following. Look at what you have done by following and enabling me to do these things. It's very cool and fun. Orange Boots, thank you for the follow! I'm glad you're entertained by this. Thank you so much. He's dancing, he's dancing. Advanced options. Oh. They're not that advanced. Bummer. I remember I was shrinking something to the point where it was flipping around and showing Frankie, and he was like, please fucking stop doing that. And I was like, okay. So. He's doing so good, by the way. So this is my cool new power that I have. Don't you like it? Okay, Frankie says he ran up to reset the router. It's either rebooting slow or kind of thing. Oh, hang on. Okay, so Frankie's router is rebooting a little slow, but he is going to be back soon. He says it might be about 10 minutes, so we have about 10 minutes to kill. Let me see if maybe I can boot up my drawing program and doodle a little while we're doing this, huh? Just to sort of make up for the wait. Thank you for your patience, folks. Let's see. Where to put my tablet thing? Okay. Oh shoot, where'd I put my stylus? There it is. You're going to get a dinner snack? Good, Buckle. Enjoy. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I'm gray now. That's fine. I'm gonna move us over to drawing on the category for a bit. Oh, right. Art. There we go. Okay. Puzz says, hey Bugs, did you see that Cassie's canonically like 9 feet tall? I'm thinking a normal amount about that. Hi Cassie, you're like 9 feet tall. That's so interesting. Haha. That's really interesting, Cassie. Wow. Oh, hi, you're on screen. Hi, Cassie. That's crazy. You're so tall. Wow. You're so funny, Cassie. I'm gonna turn up the music just a wee bit, actually, before we get started here. What if I put in a window so you could see, actually? What if you could see the program but good? Wouldn't that be fucked up? Wouldn't that be twisted? Oops. There we go. Okay. And then I turn up the music. Thank you again for your patience. Oh, I know. I'm gonna put in a little thing here, too. That's so big text. Very cool. Very normal and good. This looks good. This looks good, actually. This looks great. I did a really good job with this. And then... add. Scroll. That's not right. That's not the right thing. That's not right at all. You wonder how Glory and the other tower folks are doing? Oh, man. I'm sad, or I'm a little surprised, but kind of glad we don't see, oh, issues mushed together with technical. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. The issues are technical. Oh. What the hell? Hang on. Sorry. My second monitor unplugged itself. This is a night of great events. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do you want to plug back in? You know, I'm just gonna talk to you guys normally over here for a little bit while I wrestle things, okay? Hi, how are you? Hello. Hi. There it is. There's the thing that fixes it. I'm actually gonna put us back at Psychonauts too, because my computer seems to not like it when I'm suddenly booting up the art program. Sorry about this, folks. Okay. Hi. Hello. So what's up? This is nice and chill, thank you. That means a lot. Streaming is always a fun set of new challenges, and sometimes the challenges are just things do not work and you must roll with it. Though I guess it'll never be as bad as 420. That was a rough one. That was us having a series of Italic Bolt, thank you! A series of interesting technical challenges while being nerfed mentally for reasons unrelated to the date. I swear, honest. Smile. A weird fan theory, at some point Boyd would just end up being psychic. Oh yeah, yeah, I like that. There's the theory going around that it's Edgar and Psychic have the, you know, they have psychic powers because they're the ones able to teach Raz how to do that thing. I think that's really cool. I like that theory a lot. Prepping because you want to get back into DMing D&D and make a world map. Oh, that's cool. That sounds fun. You could spill a bunch of coffee on a piece of paper and then, oh, Frankie's checking in. His router is still rebooting. And then you could trace it out. You're working on advanced mathematics. Good fucking luck, man. I could not comprehend that. Your brain is so big. Enjoying the first candy corn of the season. I have a big box of ghoulish peanut M&Ms here. They're purple and green and orange. Ghouls mix peanut M&Ms. Mmm. Yum. Ghouls mix. The delicious mix of ghouls. That's right, Gene Inferno. Ghouls mix specifically. Mix belonging to the ghouls. Yum. Also, I sent Frankie a gift in the mail and he's going to get it tomorrow, and I'm very excited because when he gets it, it means he'll be able to do a lot more of sound crimes. And I think it will be good for him. You just ate cottage cheese. Did you know there are some people who will only eat cottage cheese with like savory things, like salted cottage cheese or whatever? I was raised as a fruit cottage cheese eater, and it kind of scares me a little bit to think about that, but it could be good, maybe. You know? It could be. Possibly. It's very hot out in most days, but there's many butterflies and moths. Oh, I'm jealous of you. If I had, where I live, first of all, the air's very polluted. Secondly, there's no plants around, so the amount of insects we get is pretty low, but we do get the painted lady butterflies when they're migrating will come through. If I lived somewhere that had a ton of insects, I would go out mothing so much. Mothing is really cool. You get out a sort of like a laundry line. You stick it out, and you put out a white sheet, and then you illuminate the bottom of it with lamps, and you have to be in kind of a dark area. And so because it's a bright white thing, all the moths around will come and get on the sheet. And so it's a really cool way to like survey, like, here's basically all the moths in my area. My dad had something like that, where it's like a lamp on the outside of his deck, and out where he lives up in the woods, you could get the rosy maple moths, the pink and yellow ones, so I was always happy to find those. They're very cute. The painted ladies used to migrate through our backyard. Oh, that's cool. Want to see all the cool color moths they talk about? Dude, every time I leave my dad, he sees a fucking Luna moth the next day. It makes me so angry. I want to see one in person so bad. There's so many little brown moths that want to live in my house. Oh yeah, those are the pest grain moths. An atlas moth. Oh, Ploots, I'm so jealous. Oh, I can't do the thing though where you like buy a cocoon online and hatch it, because I just feel so bad for the moth that you're like just kind of putting it out in a world where it doesn't have a mate or anything, or, you know, moths typically don't eat, but I still feel bad where it's like, okay, welcome to an unfamiliar place, but oh man, they're so pretty, man. It was huge and had holes in its wings. That's interesting. Maybe a leaf mimic, but a big leaf mimic? That's weird. Huh, that's really interesting. There's some huge ones that we'll see in, up in the woods. We'll see like sphinx moths, and those are the ones with their bodies as thick and long as a cigar. I love those. Switch from big internet to small internet so you can stay in stream. Oh, thank you, Cosmic Non. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I've seen the Luna moth a few times. They're pretty. They are pretty! Ah! Cecropia moth. I've never seen that one. Let me look it up. Cecropia moth. Oh, yes! These ones with the big fluffy antenna. Yes, I adore them. They're so fuzzy. There was a YouTuber I followed who raised moths for a while that had one of these as a pet. Oh, so pretty. In some Animal Crossing games, you can see a little split screen to own on the whole part of the Atlas moth wings. Oh, that's cool! Sphinx moths are cool. They are cool. I like the sphinx moths that have kind of the pink underbelly to the wings. That's very pretty. And thank you again for your patience with this technical difficulty. Get a bunch of LDD moths, which I think are very pretty, but sad to see since they're invasive. LDD moths? What are those? Hello, Buggle. We're having a technical difficulty. Frankie's router went out, so we're hanging out and talking about go figure moths. But that's cool, because moths are nice and I like them. You know, in Hawaii, we used to get a lot of sphinx moths where I lived in Honolulu. Usually, like, you would be walking under those trees that had, like, super sticky sap, and you would find, like, the caterpillar for them, and then like late at night you would find moths. Mostly in Hawaii you find flying cockroaches though. Big cockroaches all over. Just everywhere. And there's even like a separate species in the lawns. Oh man. Saw a moth once that to this day I have no idea what it was. It was kind of like a rosy maple moth, but fatter with a stripe of blue and a stripe of green in addition to the usual pink and yellow. That's interesting. Let's see. Pink, blue, green, yellow moth. I wrote bink, so that's cool. Huh. I don't see anything like it, but that's really interesting. Oh yeah, I love Super Mario Sunshine a lot. Every time I went to the Bronx Zoo, I insisted on going to the butterfly garden. The LACMA has a, not LACMA, the Natural History Museum will have a butterfly garden out here that once it becomes too cold for the butterflies, they actually roll over into a spider garden. It's very interesting. I actually got to go to the New York Natural History Museum when I was visiting a friend when they had their big spider exhibit. That was cool. Big old things. I remember seeing a small documentary on moths of Europe once. Ooh, that sounds cool. Hard to tell much more about it. It was in a spider's web. Oh, poor thing. Well, at least the spider ate good. The prettiest moth I saw in the wild was the squash vine borer moth. Ooh, let's see. Squash vine borer moth. Oh, that is pretty. Wow, that one looks like a, almost like an assassin beetle. That's wonderful. What a pretty thing. You know what I've always wanted to see? I've always wanted to see a hummingbird moth. Never had the luck to see them. They're native up to where my dad lives, but ain't never seen one. Would love to someday, though. In high school, we had scarlet tiger moth caterpillars crawling around where you ate lunch. Ooh. Let's see. Scarlet tiger moth. Whoa! That's super pretty! What the heck? Those are spiky little dudes. Let's see, the Adelwaccaria moth. Okay. Adelwaccaria moth. And just because, like, there are people who do not like looking at insects, I'm not going to show the images on stream, but I am going to go, wow! Wow, this is a very pretty moth. The Saturnid, the Adelwaccaria. This is very pretty. I love the bright orange. It's so fuzzy. Ugh, adorable. Yeah, the hummingbird moth is extremely moth that is puppy. We would get the yellow dagger caterpillars. Those are always interesting. Frankie's still waiting on his router. Just checking in. Woolly bear caterpillars. Did you guys get raised with the thing about using woolly bear caterpillars to measure the length of winter? Because I did. If you like moths, I would recommend looking at nudibranches because they are the moths of the ocean. Yes, nudibranches are so cool. Yeah, so, basically it was, if I'm remembering this right, some woolly bear caterpillars, they have the full black body, and then there's a very similar species that is like a black body with brown in the middle and then black, and people would use that as kind of like a, oh, well, if you find like a big brown thing, that means it's going to be a winter that has a warm patch in it, and then it's a cold winter at the end. Or, you know, if it's like, oh, it's black at the top and brown at the bottom, it's like, oh, this is going to be a harsh winter, but with, you know, an easy at the end. I used to be up where woolly bear caterpillars were around a lot. I love them very much. We use blackberries to measure winters. Really? How do you do that? There's some blackberries up where I have family. I used to always go off and pick them in the woods and, like, bring back and we'd cook blackberry pies. That was fun. Nudibranch is like an animal invented by the 60s. True. This is very true. Trying to think. We had a bunch of those marching caterpillars actually would hang out around where my dad lives. Those are wild. Those are caterpillars that will march in a straight line one after another. And then of course you have the giant areas of woods that are overtaken by the caterpillars that'll knit tents around the branches. Those are really fascinating. If the blackberries ripened early, the following winter would be harsh and long. Wow, that's pretty cool. New to branches are like if you spilled drops from God's paintbrush got up. True. 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 But holding beasts is good. I always love doing that. Ah yes, the famous Martian caterpillars. Blackberry winters are hot and short. Huh. When I was in elementary school, there was a place right next to it that had 10,000 woolly bear caterpillars on all the branches. It was time for them. So many kids would be trying to collect them. Oh. Back in Hawaii, we had dirt I could dig up that had red millipedes on it, and I would sell them to my classmates for a nickel, and only after I had sold about 20 of them I realized that they were very slightly, they had an irritant that they would secrete, that would leave markings on your skin. I realized this after giving that many out, but it's okay because I bought a slush puppy, so it's fine. Hooray! Whoopsie doodles! Gave all my classmates a poisonous bug on accident. Whoops! Free tattoo with purchase of bug. Exactly! Millipedes are beautiful animals to me. Beautiful, graceful marching. Yes, they are. They are. There's some really beautiful millipedes too. The ones you get with yellow patterning. Oh, I adore them. For $1, you can unleash a plague onto your classmates. Exactly. I was actually, on top of that, I was the keeper of the crickets for a classroom because, our teacher was like, hey, if any of you want to come, with me when we go and get the class pet, you know, you can help pick out what we get for our class pet. And only one kid showed up, and it was the class clown that no one really hung out with. And, you know, we come in the next week, and it's like, well, only one kid showed up, so here's our class pet. It's a chameleon. Its name is Dude. Oh, this song playing right now is Gladian's Groove, Battle Gladian, featuring Justin Peterkin from Insane in the Rain Music. Let me put on a little thing so y'all can see what song's playing while we're hanging out here. Let me figure out how I did that before. Hooray! Yay, okay. Let me put it down here. There we go. Insane in the Rain Music is so good. They have a jazz Undertale themed album that I really love. What do you think of hammerhead worms? Let me look up hammerhead worms. But Dude was a very good chameleon, dude. Whoa! Oh, wow! Planarians. Oh, planarians are the bane of my life because I have a shrimp tank, but they haven't shown up so far. But they're very cool. You know, I wouldn't like it if they were in my tank, but I think they're neat. Wow! Oh, the black and yellow striped ones are incredible. Yeah, planarians are neat. There's some plushes and toys of planarians that I'm like, ooh, I don't need it, but right now I'm trying to save up all my money so when the Valve, the Steam Deck comes out I can buy it, but oh. Oh yeah, the grasshoppers what puke brown stuff is a mechanism? Yeah, when I was a kid I thought it was Tabasco, like the stuff you pour on food. I didn't eat it because I didn't like Tabasco, thankfully. So, hey, it all worked out. You ever seen a velvet worm? Yes! Velvet worms are so cute! I want to pet them. Let me swap this over to just chatting, because we are doing literally that. Unfortunate of hammerhead worms, sometimes they look like wee-wee. Listen, we can't help it. In the wild, orb eater spiders in my yard. Ooh! Oh, green praying mantises! Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, I saw a praying mantis once at Disneyland, and it's made me always think, like, so they are out here. But To this day, I still haven't seen another one out here, and it makes me so very sad. Green anole lizards. Oh, that's so cool. I love those. They have soft little bellies. Back where I lived in Hawaii, we would get a ton of geckos. They would even, like, go into the spines of our books when we left them, and, like, because we had to all get, like, you know, borrow the class books from a shelf. They would be in the ceiling lights. Geckos would get, like, everywhere.
Over here.
To the point where, as a child, I would shake out rat traps. You know, the kind that trap the, like, you know, the rat comes in, can't get out, and I would just stick my hand right in to get the geckos out, not thinking, hey, there could be a rat in here and it would bite you. It never happened, thankfully. I just got cool lizards out of them. Sorry, someone's blasting music.
It appears the donut system has failed. Hello there. Aren't you a bit
I have to do that because the copyright on Twitch system rules. It's so good. It's so good.
Hello there. We'll make an excellent
One time, like sophomore year, my friends and I were supposed to go do observational drawings around campus, but we ended up getting ice cream and staring at praying mantis. Yo, that rules! Good. Making memories. Unless you're in school, in which case do your homework and work, okay? But if you're out of school, yo, that's cool. Not Adrian, I know you're not out of school, but listen. One time there was a praying mantis on my car. I'm jealous. Yeah, exactly. Rat traps are lizard homes. Family in Florida with the palmetto bugs there. Palmetto bugs.
Oh no.
What are those?
Oh no. Oh.
Palmetto.
Oh no.
Bug.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, we had a lot of these in Hawaii. Florida woods cockroach, interesting. Yeah, we had a lot of these in Hawaii. One time when I was working a press event at Disney World in Florida, well, there were a lot of really interesting, you know, you'd see a mourning moth, and those are always pretty, the mourning clothed moths. And you would see, like, lizards and geckos. Really interesting, like, very gray pink geckos on that Disney resort. And then, I found a little green frog. And I was so happy because you know, there's not frogs out here, so every time I see a frog, I'm fascinated. And I lean in to look at the little green frog, and I take a picture of it. I take a very nice picture of the little green frog. And then it jumps at my face and kick flips off my fucking eyeball. Great experience with nature. Love it. I think I have a picture if I look around. I think if I search kickflip on my Twitter, I'll find a picture of this frog. It was a little, you know, I know the frog doesn't do it on purpose. I know, and yet,
Sorry,
you know,
I'm leaving now.
kind of a jerk move, frog. You don't gotta do that. No, I don't have a picture of it anymore. What a shame. One time I was visiting my aunt. They had June bugs swarming all around the doors and massive and loud and scary. Ugh! I love scarab beetles. I love scarab-type beetles. We have fig beetles out here. Okay, so here's a fun trick if you like insects, and you're in, like, the SoCal area. If you see a fig beetle going by, this is those jeweled green beetles that you'll see flying through in about, I want to say, like, May, you know, late spring, early summer. If you see one flying around, stick your arm up, because it's a beetle, they'll land on just, like, the tallest thing. So what I would do, they'll land on it, and because they're scarab beetles, if you put them on something, they'll probably chill out there for a while. People actually used to use scarab beetles like jewelry, because of this. It was pretty cool, but just, like, you know, kind of straight up weirdos would do it, but whatever, it's cool. So I was at Comic-Con, years back, like 5 years back, waiting to get into a Steven Universe panel. This was the panel where they revealed Yellow Diamond, I think. And they have us standing in a line outside, and outside there's kind of like this ocean shore, and you can actually see crabs, which is pretty cool. I noticed there are fig beetles buzzing around, so I stick up my arm and one lands on my hand. And then I do this again, like, by the time we get through to, like, the fucking, Indigo Ballroom, I have 3 giant fucking beetles with me. And I'm like, okay, I need to get rid of these before I go inside. People are giving me weird looks. It was fun. Bugs are great, man. There's a little yellow frog climbing over the screen doors, watching the fireworks, and I was much more interested in the frog. Oh, frogs are cool. Frogs are cool. Looking caught one during an outdoor show. Yo, fuck yeah, doodler. One time while repainting my sister's house white, we found a local lab released a ton of ladybugs, and they love white. Oh, so something cool about ladybugs. This might. Okay. Asterisk. This might be specifically the invasive Asian lady beetle, I'm not sure. It's the one that has the M on the thorax. What they do during the winter, so if you have a wooden house, they will squeeze into the latches to keep warm during the winter and hibernate, which is how come spring you can have more ladybugs, right? If they can't do that, what they'll do is they'll pile up and try to keep each other warm while they hibernate, and it's so cute and it's so cool. Except, if they really freeze over, this means that they may, if they happen to die and stick to your wall, they will just fucking stay there. My dad has had a group of ladybugs stuck frozen under his wall. They do love to bite you. They are very bitey. For about a decade plus. So, but it's cool. I think it's cute that ladybugs do this. Yeah, well, certain species of ladybugs will bite. The invasive ones will bite you. Ooh, man. It's like a pinch, you know, it's not a bad bite, it's just... It is a little, like, you are a fucking ladybug, why are you biting me? You're supposed to be cute. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. They look similar to normal ladybugs, but they are separate creature. Yep, that's exactly it, virtual pets. So you catch them all the time. Oh yeah, the stink they secrete. Oh man, that stuff is rank. The one thing that freaks me out is the conifer beetles look exactly like the kissing bugs that give you like diseases. So I was staying in a place that had a bunch of conifer beetles around, and so to my brain I was like, I'm constantly surrounded by the disease beetles and I must attack and kill. And it turns out if you get a conifer beetle and you end up killing it, they release a big chemical stink that tells other beetles to stay away, and they don't stay away, but the stink sticks around. So great fucking time in that very small room I was in. One time we found a scorpion. What the fuck? That rules! Scorpions are cool. You know, I'm not sure, Buggle, if kissing beetles actually have diseases or it was just something I was frightened of, but you know. You know. Actually, let's see. There was something that had a disease that had kissing in it. Kissing beetle. I mean, an insect that had. Yeah, kissing bugs can give you Chagas disease. If a person scratches the kissing bug feces into a bite, they may get sick. So, if you see a kissing bug, don't rub their poop into an open wound on your body, okay? Don't do that, I promise. Never caught fireflies as a kid, but there were a bunch in my backyard in summer. Oh yeah, fireflies are so cool. I always thought from what I saw in cartoons they would just keep the whole light on the whole time, like, but no, it really is like a blink. It's really fascinating. One time I saw a black scorpion wasp. Oh, that's so cool. I love the Sam & Max music for the games. I'm very excited. We actually purchased the VR game now that it's come to Steam. I've heard from the reviews that the writing is okay, the writing's pretty good. The game itself, might not be that great, so it'll be a very interesting stream if things don't work right. So we'll see. Haha, fingers crossed. I want there to be a good Sam & Max game. Fucking Peter Chan did environmental design for it. Are you kidding? Peter Chan is Peter Chan is like the environmental artist. You know, Scott C did like largely the character work for Psychonauts, and Scott C did a lot of environment work. But Peter Chan's environmental work for Psychonauts, I feel like really, really, really sets the tone for the series, you know? Like, the writing, fucking of course, but, oh, good night, Ruby Bloom. Good luck with your homework. He's the one who, I was watching The Color of the Sky in Your World, which is the documentary about how Psychonauts was made. And, Tim Schafer talked about, like, well, I had this idea in my head of, like, Boyd's world, the Milkman world, the Milkman conspiracy, would be, like, a web neighborhood. And all the webs would come in and kind of strangle, like, Boyd, and it would, you know, it's that he's all tangled up in his conspiracies. And Peter Chan shows him this concept art of, like, the sidewalks twisted in the sky and upside down at all the different angles. And he's like, well, what about this? And Tim's like, oh, that's a lot cooler than what I was thinking of, actually. We should do that. Frankie's going to try rebooting his router one last time. Yeah, The Color of the Sky in Your World is a great title. It comes from this conversation Tim was having with a friend and another friend where his friend said something that was like really weird, and his other friend went like, what color is the sky in your world? And Tim Schafer comes off that like, I was thinking like, what color is the sky in your world? That's an intriguing question. So. Wasp for Frankie, thank you. I'll let him know. Oh, Buckle, I feel the same about not, like, my homework. It's like, no, I don't have anything, fucking god. It's in 3 parts on YouTube and comes out, like, 45 minutes total. Highly recommend to anyone interested, says 4 Eyes. I can confirm that. I thought it was a lot longer. Alright, see you around, Prototype. Thank you for hanging out. I'm very sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. It's out of our hands, but next stream we should have it ironed out, hopefully. Do I recommend watching the documentary? I do. It was a very nice time. It was very interesting. It was really cool. You got to see a lot of the development of Psychonauts. It was really interesting following it up with... I've been working kind of backwards from the backer videos I got for Psychonauts 2 because I wasn't watching them because I didn't want to be spoiled on the game. Yeah, that's exactly it, Audrey. It's probably his ISP, but, you know, nothing we can do about it. And it was interesting, Tim, you know, talking about, like, and, you know, here we are, and we have all these people working all day to test this, and, you know, like, you know, someone will go from this and go here, and, like, the whole thing was, like, crunch beginning to end, you know, it's suggested. Well, thank you so much, Mothboy Benry. That's very sweet of you. Let me drink water. I can feel my throat tightening up. Okay. So anyway, come Psychonauts 2 and the document I was watching. Tim Schafer was talking about, like, you know, Psychonauts 1's dev was great. You know, like, the game itself was great. But at the end of the day, I would look around at the people, you know, who had been working 12-hour shifts, who were, like, collapsed under their desks, who were sleeping at their desks, and I would just be like, my god, what am I doing to these people for a video game? So, following Psychonauts, Double Fine, supposedly, eliminated crunch totally from their workflow. And they talk a lot about this in the making of Psychonauts 2. So it was very interesting and kind of like, oh, that's a relief, actually. Good. I've actually met Tim Schafer twice. Oh, you found out how to warp when using the transform tool? That's pretty cool. Once was at SDCC where my mom held up the line of a Brittle Legend signing for me, And I had like this shitty Rasputin cosplay on with goggles, but they also had a free zombie makeup thing on, so you could get blood painted on your face. And I was all like starry-eyed, like, oh my god, Tim Schafer, I hang out on the Double Fine Action forums all the time, oh my god. And he's like, you got a little something on your face. And I'm like, oh, ha, that's just blood from, ha ha ha, I'm a big fan of your work. Very normal. And he was like, I kind of told him like, oh, I go on like the Double Fine Action forums like every day. I was like 14, and he's like, oh, what's your name on there? I'm like, oh, it's yada yada yada, whatever it was. And he's like, oh yeah, I know your posts, because like, he's probably being polite, but like he would go on the Double Fine Action forums every day. It was pretty cool. Now looking back, I'm like, oh my god, this man saw me possibly role-playing terribly as Mia Vodello. Oh no, oh god, oh no, oh no. Anyway, so years down the line, it's like 6 years maybe. I'm in downtown Disney with my pops. My pops loves video games a lot. We were talking about War of the Monsters, and branching off of War of the Monsters, we end up talking about like game dev and stuff, and I end up saying the name Tim Schafer while we're in downtown Disney. I round a corner after saying Tim Schafer, and there immediately is coming at me on the sidewalk Tim Schafer, and I look at him and I go, Tim Schafer? And he goes, yes. And I go, can I get a picture with you? And he goes, yes. And so I get a picture with him, and he's like, do I know you from somewhere? I like know your face. I'm like, oh, at like Comic-Con like years ago. And he's like, yeah, I remember that. I'm like, what the fuck? In my head, but I'm like, oh, that's cool. Okay, bye, I don't mean to bother you. But still, to this day, I'm thinking about, like, I fucking Beetlejuice manifested Tim Schafer. That's fucked up. That's twisted. That's so weird. So that's my story. Adrian says, should have pulled a Mad Men and said, you hired me. Actually, listen. I would love to work at Double Fine, but I don't know if my work would be good for their stuff, Oh, man, my throat. The world is small. It is. Weird and small. There's like this voice actor that's been getting really into my dad's podcasts that I met a few times, and it's interesting because people like, kind of like when he starts talking about, and he'll just show up to these events, but his voice is very much like the voice of the characters he does, and so when he starts talking about this, talking about like, he collects papers of a certain thing, people just stare at him and they'll be like, I know that voice. Oh, Frankie's checking in? Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, looks like Frankie can't fix his thing. He's going to come in to hit the outro with us. Due to the fact that Frankie's internet is so bad, we're not going to be able to hit fan art tonight, I think. I'm really, really sorry about that. I promise next stream we'll be able to hit fan art. Hi!
Hey folks, I'm on my cell phone tether.
Hi, bud.
Yeah, short stream, I guess. Hilariously, it turns out against all of our possible predictions, we did not in fact make it out of Lobato's brain, which
Go
I've
figure.
been so sure it's going to make it to Sasha's lab.
These things happen. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was all fine today. We did like a long test call earlier today, and then, well, like Bug says, not much to be done about it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much for being here, though. Like, while my net was working, this was like an absolutely fantastic time. I hope y'all don't mind if we're gonna skip the fan art this time, because I don't want to be on my phone's tether too long, and I want to see all your fan art and everything. And we'll hit that. We're probably just gonna go back to trying this again next time, right?
Oh, absolutely. That'll be fun.
I want to get through Lobato's head.
Me too.
But for now, at least, we've been able to point repeatedly at the fact that Lobato's clearly trying to communicate, but in the same way that someone, like, silently gestures their eyes towards something in, like, a hostage situation. Which is kind of what's happening.
Thank you, Garfield, too. That's very sweet of you. And thank you all for coming and sticking around through the technical issues. It was very sweet of you. I had a lot of fun talking with you about mods. We're going to go through this game like a fine comb.
We are, and I really appreciate y'all sticking through, because, like, when I was checking back in through the tether to let Bugs know what was going on, seeing how many people had stuck around, genuinely helped a lot while I was, like, trying to keep my cool and handle the situation, and basically just occasionally going upstairs to the router and poking it and trying to reboot it once or twice, and then it goes like, listen, boss, there's just no internet in here. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright.
I go, okay, and I go lay down.
I am going to send you guys to Games Done Quick. Tonight they are doing speedruns from the crypt, and they are doing Saw 2 Flesh and Blood.
Oh, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to them? They've been so good to us. Why are we doing this? Thank you all so much for all of your support tonight. It genuinely blew us out of the water. Thank you so much for the subs, for the gift subs, for the hype train, for personal subs. Seeing first-time subs makes me happy. Seeing people resub makes me happy. Direct donations make us very happy because they go directly to us and are not taken halfway up by Twitch. Thank you so much just for being here and watching and following and hanging out and telling friends, taking clips, just watching on the VODs. Hello, thank you. If you watch through the entire technical difficulties, you have nerves of steel. Thank you for following Norchestra.
Thank you.
And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all so much. Ah, nightmare,
Say la vie.
nightmare.
It happens.